as well. So really well played yesterday. Of course, the winner was DBV Esports. So what do you think about yesterday, and how are you feeling about today's as well?
I mean, yesterday, VVV Esports just a strong team. At the semi-finals, I already know that that's the most hyped match. We got both champions, Pegasus Esports and VVV, battling each other. However, just short. Pegasus was too short, so was short enough to lose there, and then VV takes home the grand finals.
I mean, yesterday wasn't actually, I think Pegasus, they made it to the top 4, I believe, but the grand finals was Tyrant Gaming.
Yeah, Tyrant Gaming.
Yeah, so they did show a great showing. Of course, yesterday, another Filipino-dominated bracket right there. So today, the trend is showing that a lot of Filipino teams are just showing up all the time, man. But even though it's very Filipino-dominant, that doesn't mean countries from other regions, countries from other parts of Southeast Asia are not allowed to join. So Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines, Brunei, Indonesia, Thailand, so all these regions can join for the Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey. So please, if you are from that region, you want to show yourself to be one of the best, please do join for this tournament.
Well, yeah, I mean, as long as you're Southeast Asia, as long as you're in the category of Southeast Asia, you can join. I think we are going to the brackets now to see who are playing today for the Summoners Odyssey.
Yes, and I'm interested to see, are we going to see more returning champions? Yes, we are. So from the top, Genesis Esports, Tamaro Esports, we have seen them before. They have been trying to show up, making it top 8, top 4 once in a while, but we haven't really seen them in the grand finals so far. And right below there, SVG Gang. Did they join yesterday? I think they joined yesterday. They were the first game we watched, I believe.
Yeah, so they did join yesterday actually. We also got Western G. I think they won the most out of everybody.
They have 3 wins so far for Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey, and they're looking to make a 4th. Yeah. They haven't been getting to the grand finals many times recently, so maybe today they're gonna try to get the 4th win. If they do get the 4th win, they're still in the record for the most number of wins, but I'm hoping to see whether they can show up today as well.
Yeah, I mean, everybody is just leveling up. Everybody is going up, going higher tier. I think Western G has to step up their game as well if they want to win today's championships series for the Summoners Odyssey.
Yeah, and of course down there we do have more teams, more previous winners. That's Holowski Esports, Secret Empire, Tyrant Gaming yesterday's grand finalists as well. Don't forget MGF Aces. But on the other side, we have so many more strong contenders. Pinak Cavalry, Oligarchs, Nox Bullies, and I don't know why there's 2 Nox Bullies there, but it's okay. There only should be 1 Nox Bully.
Nox Bullies V2. Nox Bullies V2. We also got Pegasus Esports XL and Eagles Revamped.
Yeah, so all these teams, very strong.
Yeah, all these teams very strong. There's upcoming underdogs as well. We're about to see how it goes. I'm rooting for an underdog. Everybody wants to see the Cinderella tale, being like poor, nothing to, just being a maid, suddenly become a princess. Everybody wants the fairy tale stories that happen. Maybe today will be the day. We're about to see.
Yeah, and again, we're gonna have more Filipino-dominated teams joining today, and there's only one Indonesian team. Again, Western G. They are the kings of stealing the Baron and taking away. Yeah, we're gonna have a revision again. It wasn't Nox Bullies at the bottom, it's LF Manager. We did see them yesterday as well.
Yeah, we see them yesterday going to top 4, surprisingly. Yes. LF Manager, any manager out there, they're looking for a team, they're looking for organization. Hook your boys up. LF Manager, just stepping up their game. Top 4 yesterday, maybe go top 2 today.
Yeah.
Maybe reaching the grand finals. You never know. Yeah, we will see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean they are showing up so far. They for the first time yesterday they did make it to the top 4, so maybe today I want to see them grand finals. Honestly, I'm rooting for them also.
Yeah, I really want to. And again, it's a Cinderella story again. They never win before. I honestly really want to see them win. Honestly, moving on, I think we have our first game today. Production, are we clear to go to the first game?
No, not yet. Not yet. But so while we're waiting, let's talk a little bit about what's been happening. So of course, we have a new video up on our Facebook page. This is the kind of content that we want to give you guys, so please do check that out as well. It's a very exclusive content, especially with starring my idola, Api Zoops, my idol. He's also like my father a bit lah, like my father.
Like my father. Went to buy some milk, never came back home.
Okay, but it's
Where's the
okay.
milk, Dad? Where's the milk? It's gonna expire soon, you know?
But yeah, so let's take a look at the comments. The stream has just started. We do have Pinel being the support here. Let's go, man. Who is casting today? Right now, we're gonna have Chef and Marcane casting. But of course, we are gonna be able to get into the first game of the day. It will be Eagles Revamp versus KHG Unity.
Yeah, PH versus Indonesia. Another Indonesian team coming in. Not seeing much Eagles Revamp. This is my first time casting their game, as well as KHG's Unity. But on the side of Eagles, they banned Lee Sin and Akali, while on the KHG side, they banned Orianna and Ola. Seeing these 4 champions being banned a lot so far. Orianna, although being very nerf heavy on the last patch, but we still see top teams taking them. Using Orianna out as like a combat mechanic coming in. Braum, Ezreal, and Ziggs being picked up as an Eagles Revamp side, knowing they're gonna play a more pokish kind of comp, while Unity is gonna go for Alisa, Wukong, Kai'Sa, Camille. Nothing strange there. Garen being picked here as well from the Eagles side of things here. Looks like the last pick is gonna be a top laner.
No, it's gonna probably be a mid laner in this situation. I feel like Eagles Revamp, so far a lot of these teams, they have been going for the Garen to the top lane, and the Ziggs Ezreal combo has been seeing a lot of popularity as well. So on the other side, KG Unity, they have a more engage heavy draft with the Alistar, the Wukong, Camille, and of course, not to mention the Ahri. Ahri is no slouch when it comes to engaging.
Yeah, we're seeing this a lot as well. Poke comp, and then the other team just picks Ahri. Just clear waves. As long as you're clearing waves, you're getting gold. Just all A-okay there. Camille here. Once again, hashtag ultimatum, you're dead. Wukong comes in, spins around, you're dead. Cow comes in with the Wagyu beef, you're dead.
Of course. Well, I'm quite surprised that we don't see a Corki pick as well, because we do see teams just favoring the Ezreal over the Corki and the Kai'Sa even. So I just feel like it's more of a combo pick. I don't believe that Ezreal is that strong to be able to just be picked so popularly over the Corki pick or maybe in the Kai'Sa pick. But I guess teams just love having like Ezreal right now.
Yeah, we're seeing the first time, maybe this Indonesian team. I think Western G has been going to the grand finals a lot. This is the Western G is an Indonesian team. This is another team, KHG Unity as well. As an Indonesian team, I really want to see more like diversity in the top 8. I don't want to it's okay to see Pinoy, Pinoy dominating top 8, but I want to see more diversity, like maybe Bangladesh, maybe Brunei, maybe Malaysia, Singapore. This doesn't matter. We're going to the first game. Let's check it out.
Yeah, and of course, the first game gonna be Eagles Revamp versus KHG Unity. So we do see Eagles Revamp at the start going for this aggressive mid-brush attempt, and Kai'Sa is gonna get caught here. He doesn't even have time to flash, and she will die. First blood already by Eagles Revamp. A great start coming from them. So Eagles Revamp, they're gonna be happy with that. Already a 1,000 gold lead, but this 1,000 gold lead at the start can be caught out. So it barely matters a little bit. It only matters to mainly whoever got the last hit.
Yeah, a real misplay there by Kai'Sa, just face checking the bush. Everybody is just going for the standard 1-2-1, I guess. Yeah, they're going for 1-2-1. This is a standard start out. I think that, yesterday lineup, lagging.
Everything lagging, everything drama.
Yeah.
My name is Neoplay, I just want to cause a lot of trouble, man.
Yeah, just lagging. Just a casual excuse. But we're just seeing like a standard pick, Ziggs going bottom, Ahri. We're seeing this a lot as well. Ahri and Ziggs just clearing out the lane. Hopefully, nothing much, just poking each other. Look at a little love tap like, hey, what's up? Give me a high five. Let's go back to farming lanes, baby.
Yeah, and we also already see so many teams right now just want to go with the dual lane mid with the AD carries and the supports here. So I feel like they just feel like this is just better map for Joe. And Jarvan is gonna go in with the engage onto Alistar. Alistar gonna knock back the Braum. Braum has to flash, but Alistar will fall in the end. So already a 2-0 start coming from Eagles Revamp. Another great start right there, very proactive coming from the Jarvan, going for the early mid gang. But we do see at the top side, Camille just harassing out the Garen. I don't think he will die here. We do see Wukong going in very aggressive, trying to steal the Scuttle Crab. He doesn't even get it and he flashes in, so he will also fall. But on the other end, Braum will get traded out, but also Camille will be dying. as a result. So KSG, they are still down so many kills, and now they also down 2,000 gold. So this lead is super good for Eagles Revamp.
That was a disaster. I think he fan-fingered the flash. I think like next to the smite there was a flash. He was meant to smite the scuttle trap, but instead flash into two of them. Really unfortunate set of events by Wukong, but you never know. It's 4-1. It's 3,000. Yeah, it's 3,000 meter hit. But yeah, we're gonna go for the scuttle trap. Nothing much here. Just try to come back on the lead lah. 3K, not really much. Wukong, Camille, and Alistar is really strong late game, so they have to scale up. Nothing. Just have to stay passive. They know that Eagles Revamp is really strong at the moment, so they're just giving them respect. I don't know, like high five, bye, give me a high, give me a chill farm lane.
Yeah, but Eagles Revamp, they are being very proactive as I said, because Jarvan always trying to find ganks, especially in the early game. He doesn't even have the ultimate yet. I think right now he does have the ultimate, so he's going to try to get a gank in the mid lane. From the looks of it, he is waiting around, but in the top, Wukong tries to harass the Garen out, but Garen is so tanky at this stage of the game, there's no way, there's no shot that he can get a single kill here. No cap.
No cap indeed. Garen is way too tanky, although even getting a little bit of damage, but the passive is going to heal it back in up. So it's K.
Yeah, it's K, but in the mid lane, we are going to see just so much lane priority coming from Eagles Revamp. They're just pushing out the lanes. Kaisa doesn't seem to have any space to even try to farm up unless it's near the turret there, but we do have Ari trying to make a roam, not really successful. So it looks like Eagles Revamp, they are trying to slow down, trying to reset, and maybe like the dragon will be up in about 30 seconds, so probably want to prepare for that.
Yeah, everybody knows the dragon's gonna be up, so everybody's just gonna keep farming, push their lanes, reset. There's gonna be a team fight soon. It's gonna be hectic. It's gonna be hectic again.
Yeah, not just as hectic as this top lane. We do see Garen just being so aggressive in the side. Camille not even able to go near the minion wave as Garen being so strong, especially in this stage of the game. He hasn't died yet, I believe. So Eagles Revamp, they are going to be able to get the initiative on the dragon. The Ocean Dragon for the first dragon, going to be able to give Omni Van, so lifesteal and magic lifesteal in a sense. So I'm wondering how KSG are going to try to fight this, and Eagles Revamp, look at them. They're just blocking and keeping everyone out. Alistar, the only one in the front line, is not able to go in. They will try to go in for the steal, and Wukong does get the steal with a nice engage coming from Alistar. Alistar gets some 3-man knockup, but Wukong will fall with the Cataclysm coming from the Jarvan as well. Alistar trying to run away, he will fail as Ezreal will get the last hit too. So for the dragon, Eagles Revamp gets 2 kills, and KSG, they might be a bit happy with the orange Ocean Dragon there.
Monkey coming in with the clutch smite, stealing away the dragon. Really nice play. Kaisa going to go in here, try to kill off Braum. Braum is a sliver of HP. Wukong's just gonna keep spinning. Might pick off somebody here. Not quite sure who was it. The camera just panned off, but both of them just living away the slither of HP. Jarvan living with like I think a little bit of HP left, but took the fruit, so it's K. Garen here just farming, not doing anything much. Yeah, that fight was hectic at Dragon. Like Wukong came in with the smite, stealing the dragon. It was well played, but it cost them 2 lives, so not really quite worth in my opinion. But they can just farm back up, right? Just now I said it was like 3,000 gold difference, but now it's just 2,000. I
mean, that's because they got the dragon, right? So the dragon, they are able to get the amount of gold for that side. So we do see Eagles Revamp, they are going to be trying to group up, maybe get some vision control in the top side. They want to get this Rift Herald. This Rift Herald is going to allow them to push, especially with the strength of the Garen here, just split pushing the bottom lane. PSG, even Camille doesn't really have a way to get in and get the one-on-one. So Eagles Revamp, their push power, their split push power is very strong. Getting the Rift Herald here is going to pose a lot of problems for KSG Unity.
Yeah, I'm seeing a pattern here, like Western G stealing Barons, KSG Unity stealing Dragons. Indonesia is really good at stealing objectives, yeah, but that's not as good as killing here. Except Ultimate is gonna go on Garen. Garen's gonna hit him with the smite.
He gets traded out too, but at the other side, another steal coming from KSG Unity. They will steal the Rift Herald for themselves, and they do try to get the engage. You do see Zig trying to run away with sliver of HP, does get the blast back away, but in the front, we have Kira on the Jarvan here, getting killed by the Wukong as well. And Alisa gonna go for the re-engage. Kaisa gonna go back in. Alisa does fall. The damage coming from Ari as well, gonna get some pickoffs. But on the side of KSG Unity, they're gonna lose 2. And it looks like they're gonna lose 3 here. So for the price of a Rift Herald, they will get 2 kills. But Eagles Revamp, they return back with 3 kills there. 4 kills, I believe.
It was a disaster. Again, I'm telling you, Indonesia is really good at stealing objectives. First the Dragon and now the Rift Herald. I believe Wukong did get the Rift Herald, so that will give them a little bit much comeback for the game, much needed comeback for the game right now. As we can see, Garen comes in here just to harass Camille a little bit, but not much. You know, just eat fruits and just stay.
Yeah, and Eagles Revamp, they are still looking pretty good. 3,000, around almost a 3,000 goal lead here. They don't have the Rift Herald anymore since KSG Unity. They're just stealing the objectives back to back. So KSG, they are very confident in their smite abilities, but we do see Eagles Revamp, they are going to get engaged on by the Alistar. Braum is going to flash out. Ezreal as well, he does have the Arcane Shift for his side. So KSG Unity, they are still down 2,000 gold, but they do have the Dragon and the Rift Herald here, so they're not looking too shabby, if I do say myself.
Yeah, they just have to find one engage and they have to win one team fight, or they can just slam it down in any lane which is just occupied for the Rift Herald so they can get the gold. But they do want to be in the team. Alisa here trying to go in, but not quite doing the combo. Just want to push them away from the turret. Don't want to get that. Don't want to give them the turret, so extra gold needed. Ari here, just again Ari and Ziggs lane's kind of boring. Just poking each other, not quite finishing them both up. So just chilling there.
Yeah, the Dragon also just spawned the Cloud Dragon here, so Eagles Revamp, they are in a pretty decent position to try to get the initiative, but KSG Unity, they are going to be spotted by the ward. They do not know. Kira, he's waiting for the right opportunity to get the Cataclysm here, and they found him out. They saw him with the ward. They will back off, so really well played coming from KSG's side. But on the other side, we see Ziggs gonna get solo killed by the Ari on the other side, and KSG knowing that the Ziggs they don't have to deal with the bomb here. They will start the Cloud Dragon for their side.
Yeah, this is gonna be a Cloud Dragon. No contest here. Maybe Jarvan can get a steal here. It's like the first dragon. I'm gonna steal. You're gonna steal my dragon. I'm gonna steal the dragon now. I was like, Jarvan's gonna go in. Maybe the smite fight.
Oh.
No, but KSG Unity actually secured the dragon. Looks like it's gonna be a flash on Wukong. Wukong stunning, knocking them both up. Braum and Ezreal, but no follow-up coming in from KSG Unity's side. Eagles Revamp coming. Oh, Alisa is gonna pulverize in.
What? And Braum does get the kill with the ultimate. We do see in the back, Kaisa trying to get the kill onto Jarvan, but Ezreal as well getting the kill onto Ari as well. Kaisa is alone, not gonna be able to run away from Garen. Speeding to winning the Beyblade top himself. Gonna go in, trying to get the last hit onto Camille. Camille will be able to escape. Again, Eagles Revamp. They lose the objective, but they end up getting so many kills in return in this team fight, just showing how much stronger they are, especially with their gold lead. They don't need the Dragons, they don't need the Rift Heralds, and the Baron has just spawned. Camille gonna try to spot out. Gonna be spotted out by Eagles Revamp side. She won't be able to run away. She's accepting her fate. She's one hit away, and then she will fall to the Braum as well. Alisa trying his last ditch effort to get the kill, to stop them from killing Camille there, but unsuccessful. Eagles Revamp takes almost 6,000 gold lead for themselves, even down 2 dragons. Very well played from them.
Disrespectful play there by Camille. Camille knows that it's gonna be a 2v1. They know that the stronger, they're obviously a stronger team, the 2 players there. But going into the river side is really dangerous. I would rather have Camille go back to the red, but you know, disrespect, you're gonna get caught. You know, at the end of the day, it's your game. I'm not gonna play, but
I mean, she wasn't aware that there were a lot of people in the top side. So we do have maybe some scuffles happening in the top side. We do see Ziggs alone against 2 people. He does spot the Ziggs here as we do have an engage in the mid side. With nice engage coming from Jarvan onto the Alisa, but Alisa being so tanky in the back. The Cataclysm, Alisa will try to knock out the Jarvan, but run into the Cataclysm, and Wukong with the Cyclone will get killed as he tries to go in onto the Garen, and now KSG Unity, they are down 1 man. Camille gonna try to get the kills onto the Ezreal here. Ezreal will be saved by the rest of his team, and Eagles Revamp, they're now up 2-0. They might be going for more, but it looks like they're gonna try maybe to reset, wait for the next Baron fight, and right now they're up 7,000 gold here. still a very good game coming from them, even after losing all the objectives pretty much.
I was so hyped there. I was so happy. I was like, really excited. Oh, Wukong, 3 people. You got this, you got this, you got this. And Garrett comes out of nowhere and just silence him and ulti him. Boom, he's gone. Not even have a chance to flash or W there. I'm really unfortunate there for KHG's side. But great play by Eagle Revamp to know that Wukong is gonna be there. Just single targeting Wukong there to get the kill. 2-0 in a team fight there.
Yeah, and Eagles Revamp, they're just not stopping the aggression. Look at Kira just waiting in the brush, not even knowing whether anyone's gonna go in or not. He's just waiting there, being damn patient on their side. Wukong, Alisa is gonna go in, trying to go in on the Ezreal, but Ezreal does have the arcane shift in the back. You do see Wukong trying to get engaged. He will get hit by the big dodges, and at the end will get hit by the true shot barrage, so the GA will fall. PSG Unity, look at Jarvan going in with that cataclysm, getting 2 kills for Eagles Revamp right now. They are able to get this mid turret for sure, and not just mid turret, they are able to probably get the inhib turret if they do get more kills.
Yeah, they're not gonna fight for more. You know that KSG Unity is really, it's quite strong at this moment. Maybe like take down 2. They want their full team to be alive. They want to get the objective. Dragon's gonna spawn in it's gonna be spawned in 16 seconds. Baron is up. They want to get objectives right now because they're obviously lacking on both. They got stolen by KHJ. Yo, spoiler alert.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the last 2 dragons are not as strong, especially the next dragon here. They need this dragon for sure. The Inferno Drake, super strong, gonna be able to help their damage output for either team. So KHG, they do not want to give this up for sure. But I'm having a hard time to believe there's no way, right? There's no way that Wukong is able to get another steal for their side, but they will be having the initiative in the top side, so in the dragon side, and Eagles Revamp, they are going to try to group up here.
Yeah, I mean, Indonesia, I'm telling you, Indonesia is really good at stealing. What? I'm gonna prove you wrong. Wukong's gonna steal this 100%.
Yeah, and we do have an engage from the backline with the Alistar, but look at Garen just spinning around. They're able to kill their junglers, so no smite for them. Kaisa will fall at the end, as we do see Camille trying to get even a single kill in the backline. He won't be successful. He's just trying to run away. I think he won't be able to be chased there, as he does have a lot of mobility, but on the other side, man, they already lost 2. They're not able to even get a single kill in these fights. They're all so tanky. There's so many great engages, and now they're gonna start the Baron pick for Eagles Revamp.
You know what happened there, the Dragon? They know that Wukong's gonna steal it, that's why they kill Wukong first. I'm telling you, dude, Wukong is such a big threat to the point they have to kill Wukong first.
Yeah, and look at even them. Look at Ari trying to get the steal, that very cheeky attempt coming from here. So Eagles Revamp, they will secure their second objective of the game. They did lose the Red Herald, they lost 2 dragons so far, but getting this dragon is more than enough, I believe. The Inferno Drake, the strongest dragon in the game by far, able to help them dish out so much damage output, and with the Baron buff itself, they're able to get the split pushes going, and Garen, like, he doesn't even need to be in the fight anymore. He can just split push the lanes.
Yeah, Garen now even more farmed. So farmed out. Actually 12k lead against Camille. 2k lead, sorry, against Camille here. Really strong engages, just roaming around the map, just being a solid break. Jarvan here going for the cataclysm onto 3 people. Wukong just got melted instantly. Brown with the ult, knocking out Wukong. Alistar there, just to kill him off. Jarvan's gonna finish off Camille at the side here.
And this is the end.
This will have to be the end. There's 2 carries left, unless they bought like 3 death caps, and then the other guy bought IE. It's just like it's not gonna happen. They're gonna finish the game. They're gonna kill off the Nexus. Congratulations, Eagles Revamp on winning the game.
Yeah, man, really well played from them. I feel like, I always feel so scared for teams when they lose the dragons, right? But because it feels like dragons are so important, especially in the lead. But I just feel like the team comp, they don't need the Ocean Drake, they don't need the Cloud Dragon. Get the Inferno Dragon, more than enough already.
So every time, me and Shai will be we're watching these games, and then something gets stolen, we're like, oh.
And of course, what won't be stolen will be the stats for the last game. So let's take a look. Who will be the MVP? And of course, Kimboy, I like the name, huh?
Kimboy.
Yeah, Kimboy on the Ezreal. Gonna be able to get the MVP for this game. 8-2 and 13, really nice score. But not to mention, it just feels like this kind of games, when the teams are just playing so well, everyone's basically the MVP. The Garen, Jarvan, Ziggs, Anaif on the Braum as well. So they have all just played their part, played it really well, and got the great team fights too. And look at the damage coming from Ezreal, Kimboy, 27,000. The only one that's really close is the Ari on the other team, hitting the 20k mark.
Yeah, I mean, Kim Boy just dishing out a lot of damage, a lot of pokes. You don't call it AD carry for a reason. The carry is carrying the team indeed. Just dishing out so much damage, just cutting out, pulling, going in, pulling back out. You know the deal. You know what it is. Ari here doing 20k. Surprisingly, I thought Ari doesn't do any damage, but apparently she did. She did quite a lot of damage there. Kai-san not quite getting the power spike she needed to win the game, unfortunately. You know. We are going into the highlights.
No. We're just gonna go through the stats. Maybe just talk a little bit more. Like as you said, Kaisa was not able to find her power spike, right? Because Kaisa, the problem with her is that she can dish a lot of damage, but if you have so many tanky people on the opponent team, like the Braum, like the Jarvan, even Jarvan was quite tanky the entire game, and the Garen as well. So right now the meta has been shifting more towards the tanks. The tanks are able to just run over the opponent teams here. So that's why we see Gragas even going the tanks. But of course, let's talk about the replays. Let's talk about the match while looking at the replays. At the start here, we do have the early engagement. I love seeing teams do this. Go in the bush blindly, just wait there and catch someone unsuspecting here. And we do see PSG Unity again going to get punished in the top side. They tried, Wukong tried to get the contest on the wrist cutter. He will fail. He spent his flash and he will be able to lose his life. So again, the first dragon fight being stolen by Wukong here, but the great teamfight potential coming from Eagles Revamp. They are able to punish KSG for their aggression here. So almost so many people will fall. They can barely escape.
Yeah, you can see here again, Camille just trying to kill off Garen. You know, the classic, you know, something has to happen, you know, something has to happen. I thought Garen would flat out kill Camille here, but Camille just being too tanky. And then again, you can see here, Wukong, Mr. Steal Your Girl, stealing area objective early on, knowing. I thought that they're gonna come back from this, honestly. First the Dragon, second the Rift Herald. I thought they're gonna come back from this. Unfortunately, no. They're trying to get more than they can chew here. I think Kaisa went in with the ult. Yep, there it is. Trying to get more than they can chew. You know, like that, you could have just left, but you know, they want to continue, they want to greet more. Ari here, nice pick onto Ziggs, killing him, you know, 1v1 classic.
And yeah, Eagles Revamp, they tried to steal the Dragon for themselves here. They wanted that revenge, but they were not able to. Look at Braum, the nice ulti gets the last hit onto the Alistar there and the bomb as well. So nice, so much damage from him as well. Like KSG Unity, they have not enough frontline, they have not enough tanks to be able to soak up all this damage coming from the side of Eagles Revamp. And they're just being run down every team fight. Look at here again, just going onto the Alistar. They don't care, tank or what, doesn't matter. I just aim you freaking cow. I'm gonna go in. He did try to escape, but you do see Wukong in the back trying to go in with the Cyclone, thinking that he's the best Beyblade here, but Garen is the ultimate Beyblade. He will be able to spin to win, get the executes on KSG.
That has to be the worst feeling. Going in, just boom. It just gone instantly. Nice snipe right here by Azrael, killing off Wukong's, popping Wukong's GA here. Just Cataclysm, just kill it. They already know that they're really ahead, they're really tanky. They can just dive under the tower. They're very confident in their skill here. Ari, I think, get caught up here, not quite getting poked. Only not doing anything, just gonna get the tower and just gonna back off. And as you can see here again, you know, Inferno during the first dragon for Eagles Revamp. I thought Mr. Steal Your Girl is gonna come in and steal the dragon, but they know he's gonna be a trap. Look at him in the team fight, just absolutely destroyed. Gotta kill Wukong. Don't care about the dragon, do not care about the dragon. Yeah, Eagles Revamp here just cleaning house on KSG Unity, just picking up the Baron as well. This is the last team fight as well. They know they're strong. They know they're gonna kill everybody. The Alistar goes down. The Camille goes down as well. Just the two carries left on the KSG side. Eagles Revamp, nice play.
Yeah, like at this point they were just so ahead, man. Like look at the goal lead, 15,000 goal lead here for Eagles Revamp, and they're able to get the game super cleanly, very well played from start to finish. Like not to say that's fully clean, they did lose 2 dragons and the Rift Herald as well, but they played it so well, so solidly, especially in the macro plays. Like you don't need, those dragons are not so important. So just as long as you win the team fights, as long as you get the kills, get the towers, you are able to still win the game.
Yeah, that's true. But it's also like, you know, Indonesia is really good at stealing once again. I'm gonna see maybe next time in the future more Indonesian teams that come in. You know, Mr. Steal Your Girl coming in. Maybe he's trying to steal in the spotlight, the grand finals as the champion for today's Summoners Odyssey. You might see Western G take it home today.
Yeah, of course, there's gonna be another Indonesian team, but Until then, we are going to be able to take a short break until the next match. The next match will be the top 16 of the tournament. So until then, we'll be right back and we'll see you soon. Who knows?
Welcome to Wild Rift. First blood. The enemy team has slain the dragon. Rampage. You are unstoppable. Victory. Yes.
Hi everybody, my name is Keith. So in the last episode, I have covered the do's as a tenant. So right now, in this episode, I'm going to talk about the don'ts as a tenant. So right now, what is the don't for a tenant? Number one, agree to verbal contract. There's no such thing as verbal contract. So everything has to be placed in a black and white. Number two, making sure that all your rooms are well prepared as per agreed before you move in. Number three, renovate or alter the place. Alter, it can be pasting a poster which may has a potential of spoiling the properties because this may cause your deposit to be forfeited. Fourth, breach the rental agreement. Do not breach any of the single lines of the rental agreements or your tenancy agreements. So always check or cross-check whenever you want to do something or alterations inside your room. The fifth, which is also very important, which I covered in the last episode, do not miss any rental payment because missing the rental payment may cause you to have a lot of calls from the landlord to chase you to pay the rent, and it may lead to the court order and get you to be evicted from the place. So this is not what you want. So do not miss the rental payment. So I have covered the do and don'ts for you as a tenant. Next episode, I'm going to answer to a lot more questions that you may have, which you have already commented earlier on and haven't covered yet. So comment below if you have any questions that you want to ask as a tenant. Just comment here and I'm going to answer it in the next episode. Okay? See you then. Bye.
Hey, I'm Noisy Boy, also known as Jay. The mic in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go game! Actually, sebenarnya saya minat dalam bidang e-sport sejak zaman CSGO. Korang mesti pernah dengar zaman CSGO kan? Yes, time tu kita orang main dengan kawan-kawan. So, much later, Mobile Legends pula yang keluar. Mobile Legends was way more fun. A short game, interesting, it's best played with friends, and it's a mobile game. Siapa tak nak main? Main je lah. Yes, so kita orang main Mobile Legends, we played in tournaments. Yes, we win some, we lose some, but that's the nature of the game. Who just wants to win? You need to lose to learn something. So after that, I thought to myself, how can I enhance my career in esports industry? So that's where I found an opening as a producer in eGG Network. Yes, eGG Network is a gaming channel in Astro, and that's where I started working to grow my career. And I was way more happier after joining eGG Network because I was the producer for this MPL MYSG first season. We initiated the season with Munton, and I was very happy to work on a game that I love playing myself. So, as you can see, when you love gaming, there's an opportunity for you to grow. There's a place for you to build yourself up, not just in a gaming career, but as a sideline as well. So, that's where I stopped eGG and I started working in IRL. Currently, I am in IRL. IRL is a gaming company that brings out more out of me. Yes, we do organize more tournaments. I am the TriCaster producer here. I'm the head of the TriCaster producer as a matter of fact. And I can't wait to see you join our tournaments, not just in Mobile Legends, but in other games as well. We'll be coming out with more games for you to play, more exciting tournaments with exciting prize pools. Drop by to say hello if you all are joining us, you know. Can't wait.
Welcome to Wild Rift. First blood. The enemy team has slain the dragon. Rampage. You are unstoppable. Victory.
Hai, saya Muhammad Nur Syakir bin Ismail ataupun lebih dikenali sebagai Syak. Saya, orang kata pengalaman saya dululah. Pengalaman saya bekerja dalam industri e-sport ni bermula daripada cyber cafe. Di mana saya bekerja di cyber cafe dan hari-hari saya main game. Bila main game ni kita tahulah orang edit game ni macam mana, hari-hari kena main juga game tu. Lepas tu saya dapat peluang macam join event crew untuk tournament-tournament yang ada dekat Malaysia ni ya. So saya tak ada terikat dengan mana-mana company ke, tak kerja full time dengan orang. Saya as a freelancer je. So di mana freelancer ni saya bekerja dengan company-company yang besar, orang kata lebih orang kenal sekarang macam TGC, Orange Esport, Mushroom. Semua ni kita orang mereka ni akan ajukan tournament yang besar, tengok pada game apa yang dia buat, saya akan jadi macam event crew dia orang. So saya pun macam shock lah. Aku pun dah jadi macam Sting aku lah.
Sting aku, yahoo!
So, bila di mana dalam tahun lepas, hujung tahun lepas, saya ada kawan saya ajak, Syak, aku ada satu tempat baru ni, IRL Asia. So, aku kata, okay, boleh. Aku boleh join, tak ada masalah. So, aku pun datang. Masuk IRL Asia, so aku tahu IRL Asia ni adalah multi-tainment company. Dia bukan fokus on e-sport je. Dia ada macam-macam. Dia ada orang kata dari segi music industry, kau boleh main gitar, main piano, kau boleh jadi penyanyi, kau boleh jadi pengubah lagu, kau boleh jadi producer lagu. So aku pun tak lama lagi akan jadi penyanyi, tak silap aku rasa. Apa lagi? IRL Asia. Aku dah masuk dalam ni, aku antara salah satu produk daripada IRL Asia. So apa lagi? Mainlah join yang kita orang sekali. IRL menjemput anda.
Mabuhay!
Hello.
Welcome back to Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey. My name is Ghost.
My name is Chef. We wanted to try something there, but it didn't really work out, but it's okay. So today, we have 32 teams going up against each other for the prize pool of 172 ringgit. But before that, I want to thank our sponsors lah.
Yes.
IRL Asia is the organizer of this tournament, and of course, we are partnered with Homie.
And also, not to mention our sponsors, Inch Theory, and also to our co-sponsors, Fengcha Sunway and PayX.
Yeah, man. How are you doing today? How did you enjoy the last match?
I'm good. I mean, the last match was the first match of the day, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. So, if I'm not to say, I mean, I was astonished to see that both of them were fighting very well. And of course, that even though after all of the, the glabah thing about all of those things, tapi they finally going into the match, and we finally see one of them happen to be able to go to the next round. So I'm happy to them. Okay?
Yeah,
I forgot
for sure.
the name of the winner.
I mean, that match was just really, really solid lah. Cause they lost all the dragons somehow.
Yeah.
They lost all the dragons,
True.
but they were able to just clutch it out. Played really, really solid, really, really strong. Just really, really good team fight potential coming from them. So, but again, now it's going to be the top 16, and of course, let's take a look at the brackets. Let's see who had made it so far. So, at the top, we are probably going to have Genesis Esports will be going to the next stage against SVG Gank, and at the bottom, the 3-time winner, Western G, the one and only, the Baron Steel connoisseur.
Yeah.
I must say, if I do say myself, and of course, MGF Aces, but also.
Yes, of course, Western G, even though being the 3-time winner of our Wild Rift tournaments, of course, they haven't been successful to go and contend for the final champion position, Western G. But now,
No, they won 3 times already.
3 times already.
Yeah.
I know. But now recently we don't see
recently
them
lah,
winner,
yeah lah,
right?
yeah lah.
So right
Correct,
now
correct.
I see that maybe they are but the one thing I respect about them, yes, they have the spirit of the champion. They have the spirit of winners. So I think they will try again. Not only that, like the one that you just mentioned just now, which is LF Manager, is it?
The LF Manager,
Ah.
yeah. So they are like a new up and coming team lah. Yesterday they made it to the top 8, I believe. So they weren't able to make it to the end, but we have been seeing them improve. They have been showing every week that they are trying to be stronger, trying to be better. And of course, they're going to have so many more returning champions. Secret Empire still in the bracket. Pegasus Esports still in the bracket as well. So Sinak Cavalry, not to mention Sinak Cavalry. And that's pretty much all that's left for the returning champions. So far, still a very stacked tournament lah.
Yeah lah, so many champions, so many strong people. I suspect that everyone is currently right now very glabah one, Yeah, everyone is currently right now thinking that, am I going to fight another champion? Even the underdog, isn't it?
Yeah,
the new blood, isn't it?
The new
right?
blood, yeah.
Yeah, the new bloods, of course, they feel glabah,
Bawa anjing.
Bawa anjing, anjing bawa.
I don't know what's the Malay term for it. My BM is
Who
quite
lets
bad
the
lah.
dogs out?
My BM is quite bad, but of course we are going to see still all the Filipino teams. It's just still dominated by Filipino teams, but there's one Indonesian team left. It is Western G, as I said. 3-time champion for Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey, and they're trying to make it a 4th today. They're going to be a next match that we are going to be able to watch. So they are going to be up against another returning champion, just one time lah, Not 3 times, it's 1 time, but they're still a strong team, MGF Aces.
True as well. And of course that while we are talking over here, I mean like it's such an honorary event between Western G and MJF Aces, the champions to fight. But of course we're going on to the pick and bans of the night. Well, right now we can see that Western G will be banning
TF. You cannot read. You know what's that?
and Brown. And of course MJF Aces will be banning Oriana And I'm not sure why they say Hinata. Why Hinata?
It's Akali.
Akali, is it?
I
Why
don't know.
Hinata?
They can
you
use
know?
any other ninja. They use Hinata. Doesn't even look similar, but it's okay.
Why lah? You know, she's not even YI, you know.
Yeah. But they will be going with Western G. They will be going for the Alistar pick. Not very normal pick here. Alistar still very strong. The tank so tanky, very good engagers as well. But MJF Aces, they will snag up the Gragas. The Gragas right now being so popular among so many teams. They are going for the tank build with the Sunfire first item. So that's like the go-to build right now, and going to go with the Kaisa pick. Corki is still not being picked, quite surprisingly here. Like I feel like Corki has been teams are just favoring out the Corki right now, but I wouldn't be surprised if they still pick it here. And of course, Western G, they will have the Aurelian Soul and the Fiora.
Yes, of course, and not to mention that we are seeing MJF Aces currently is choosing Graves as their jungle. So we have been seeing a lot of good Graves these days. Of course. So of course we would see that maybe this one will also be, you know, like be berjaya lah, you know, successful for this tonight. So as we are seeing at this moment, right, we have seen Jana as well, and also maybe they will be choosing Rakan.
No, I don't think they choose Rakan here lah, unless they want to go Rakan mid somehow, because that's what they're missing, I believe. It's a Rakan mid or maybe a top laner if they want to put Gragas in the mid lane. But Western G going with the amazing Draven pick. What the hell are they doing? Draven, I don't think we've seen. Have you seen Draven once? I think they've been picked once so far, but Draven is not the strongest picks for the AD carry position. There's still Ezreal in the pool, there's still Corki in the pool.
Yes.
They don't want to pick Corki, so they go with the Draven, but they do have a strong jungler lah. Lee Sin, 100% pick ban rate in this situation lah.
True as well. I mean, I'm not astonished to see that possibly why they are choosing Draven. Draven is known for his maximum high damage output, and not to mention that he is very good in trying to zone himself out from the opponents. Okay, his first skill dishes out a lot of damages. So I can see that why would Lucy the CC would like to choose Draven. Because as I like to say, it's Draven time.
Yeah, and I mean, MJF Aces, they do go with the Corki mid, I believe, for the last pick. So a very solid draft coming from them. They will be having a lot of damage output. They'll be having double marksman in a sense, Corki and the Kaisa as well. So Corki is more of a mix, kind of a mage in a sense. It's a hybrid, but having the Gragas with the front line, it's gonna be so strong for them. And I mean, we've been seeing so much success from the Gragas as well. So I'm not really favoring both teams, but I like MJF Aces draft more with the Gragas pick.
True, I believe that possibly because we are more familiar with MJA Aces draft, so that's the reason why we will be thinking. But now we are going to the next commencement of the match. Let's go for both blue team and red team, going for Western G and MJF Aces.
Yes, so Western G and both teams looking like they want to play a very slow game, not like the last game. Last game we saw.
What? Who?
The last game we did see the early game where they had a 5-man engage. The name was just on the tip of my tongue. I cannot remember.
5-man gang.
Yeah, they had a 5-man gang in the mid lane, but today, I mean, this game they are going to be having, they are going to be doing a more slower attempt in the first game. So yes, Eagles revamp. Yeah, that's the name I'm trying to look for. They did the 5-man mid. But in this situation, a slower game start, not going to be having any invades, not going to be having any aggressive engages. So very standard so far.
Yeah. If you have trouble to remember it, just remember burung, okay? Burung. So, just think of burung and you will remember eagle, of course. So right now we are seeing that it's such a slow advances from both of the teams, and of course that both of the teams seem. Of course, we are expecting Western G to show a formidable approach for today's match. And what to see, you know, Lee Sin is currently right now trying to zone out the Blue Sentinel, possibly not trying to take the Blue Sentinel at this very moment. So there's not really a lot of traders from all of the other lanes except in the mid lane. So we'll get to see what's going to happen after this.
Yeah, so Western G, I mean, both teams just playing it super solid. I mean, super slow, super compact. They don't want to make any aggressive engages. They just want to farm out. They want to scale up in the late game. They do have the Fiora. They do have the Aurelian Soul as well. So, and like, I mean, they can always leave it to Lee Sin to try to get the objective steals. Lee Sin very well known to get the steal, and of course, well known for this early aggression, as we do see an engage coming on. Grace going to be solo, and it will be first blood for the side of Western G. Grace will fall. Lee Sin will get the first blood. Going to be a very good start. And look at the mid lane, Draven doing so much damage to Janna. Janna just one hit away. You got Fiora coming in to try to help out in the lane. So Western G, they're going to be up 1,000 gold here in the start of the game.
Good job to Kaisa being able to zone Lee Scene from being able to kill Janna in the process. But now we're seeing Draven is not actually running away, and Alistar is going inside, and of course giving Draven another kill for the blue team, Western G. And of course we see a good contender from Graves right now, jogging them out from the scene. So now we are seeing Western G having 2 deaths ahead, 2 kills ahead from MJF Aces.
Yes, so MJF Aces again getting punished in the mid lane. We do see Alistar going in from the back, getting the nice pulverize, the knockup for on their side, able to secure that kill there. And look at Fiora being so aggressive against the Corki here. Corki so afraid to even go in, even though he is a ranged champion, but he's still so scared of the damage output from the Fiora, especially with the vital points there.
No, he doesn't want to go inside. He's afraid of Mama Fiora, you know. Okay, but anyway, we are seeing that Gragas is currently rolled, and Lee Sin goes inside with his ult, and of course Gragas is currently to zone him out using the ult. Of course, the barrel shock just moves the heart of Lee Sin away, taking him away from the scene. Of course, we are seeing right now as Alistar and Draven is trying to go with the assist, and then we can see that all of them is just escaping from the route. Of course, maybe they don't have any much things to do over there, maybe just chilling around. He's eating some nasi lemak. I think that's what's going on.
You must really like nasi lemak, but of course, we will be seeing a 2,000 goal lead coming from
2,000 goal lead ahead for
Western G, my bad. I really have short-term memory loss. I'm like a goldfish,
okay, bro.
actually.
Well,
I don't know what's wrong with me,
take-
but these two are champions. I shouldn't be able to forget them. So I have to remember, but Western G, they're still up, as I said, 2,000 gold here. And they're just being so aggressive. Alistar able to get so many early game engages here as he's so tanky. The MJF Aces don't really have a front line besides the Gragas, and Gragas is just in the top lane, not doing much here. And the Dragon will be spawning in about 5 seconds. As you see in the bottom of the screen, he's hovering over the cave, just going in. And it looks like Alistar as well, just trying to get some vision as well in the around the pit.
True as well. We might say that traditionally speaking, alright, Cloud Dragon May doesn't put a lot of emphasis at this moment. But I would say that Cloud Dragon will be a lot of in assistance for the Western G because of Draven, because of Lee Sin, because of Aurelion Sol, Alistar and Fiora. Because of why? We are currently seeing that Lee Sin is currently trying to escape from the scene, giving his ult, and of course wasting his ult away, and we are seeing that possibly there's a possibility that Lee Sin cannot contend for this Dragon. But what we are seeing right now, of course, all of the teams is just going inside. Janna is currently activating the ult, and of course, currently the red team gets the Cloud Dragon. And what happens is Gragas able to get another triple kill, and going on with that Lee Sin kill, and of course, they are all being chased. Oh, the Naga is trying to escape, but no, is he going to able to be escaped? And of course, Draven is currently trying to run away, being able to kill Draven, but no, of course, Graves counter kill Draven back. So now we are seeing there's a 5-5 equal kill and death from Western G and MJF Aces. What a match!
Yeah, and MJF Aces, they're able to get a nice 4 kills there for their side. They weren't able to get the last hit on the Aurelion Sol. The Aurelion Sol actually in the back trying to run away. He does kill the Kai'Sa at the end, but a really great comeback coming from MJF Aces. They end up getting the Dragon, and now here, I mean, Western G, they're still not stopping. You might have taken a Dragon, but we're still going to have the aggressive engages, the aggressive attempts at getting this, getting the kill at the bottom lane. So MJF Aces, just now they were down 2,000 gold. Now they just barely, it's just very even in this game, especially with the Cloud Dragon for their side.
True as well, as I have made sense over there, even though MJF Aces may have already retrieved the Cloud Dragon, but I can see that it may have been turning out the cards for MJF Aces. So now it is up to them if they wanted to contest for the next Rift Herald that we will be seeing to respawn in the next 1 second.
Yes, and Western G, I feel like they are not going to be able to get the Rift Herald yet. The Lee Sin still very far away. They're not really in position. No team actually is really in position. We see Alistar trying to maybe, I feel like, as I say, it's like relative, right?
Yeah,
they both also
relative.
can knock the tower, but Western G, right now, they are going to get into position. They are going to be they are going to be able to get the Rift Cutter at the top side. They want to get more vision, more priority in the lane. So MJF Aces, Gragas looking to get some attempt at trying to push the mid wave here. So Western G starting on the Rift Herald, MJF Aces not really in position.
True as well, but of course I can see over here right now that currently the Shelly is currently already 40% low in health. So if they are not fast, they will not be getting the red team. But of course, blue team has already slain the Rift Herald and going to there, over there. There's another contest right now going in. Do they will be escaped? Of course, Lee Sin again, not only slaying Shelly, but also Gragas. And now we are seeing the MJF Aces just flees away from the scene. making them feel so helpless with the prowess of Lee Sin. And what we are happening right now, that Naga is just trying to flee again. Of course, Kaisa going with the ult, killing Aurelion Sol in the process. What is happening right now?
Yeah, and Western G, they were able to snag the Rift Herald at the end, but getting to 2 kills there, maybe I feel like it was better if Aurelion Sol didn't die to the Kaisa right there, but like the fact that the Aurelion Sol just died there, Kaisa was just able to get the tower for free. The first start of the game, I believe, yes. So a lot of gold going to their side. So the gold lead is still very, very even for both teams. And then Aces do have the slight upper hand with the Cloud Dragon, but the Cloud Dragon not really as important as other dragons. It just only gives movement speed. Last time I thought they gave ability haste like normal league, you know. I was just mistaken. It was actually just movement speed. Movement speed will matter in some situations, but for the most part, I don't think it will matter in this for this part. So in the top lane, Lee Sin does, I think the timer has run out for the Rift Herald, so he drops it in a very awkward spot. The Rift Herald has to make a very big round. As you'll see from the mini-map, he will be dropped to the top lane, and they might be trying to go for an engage on the Corki here. Corki in the top will get engaged by the Lee Sin. Lee Sin getting the K, getting the first kill onto him. Corki will fall, and Lee Sin doesn't even have to use the GA here, and they will secure another turret for themselves.
So now we are seeing that the Rift Herald is not really so useless at this moment. So of course, being able to be summoned in the top lane, able to go with the objective secured right now. So we are seeing that right now. Even then, even the objective at the bottom lane for Western G has already been destroyed. So now both of the teams are able to go with the 2. But now Fiora is currently contesting with one another. Graves is currently just inside. But no, both of them currently escaped from each other. Well, that was a fine fight between these wonderful women and a wonderful man, of course.
Yeah, and Graves almost actually got the last hit, the one more hit on the Fiora, getting the kill there, but Fiora will be able to escape with a single of HP. And Western G right now, they want the Dragon for their own, the Mountain Dragon. They will be able to be more tanky if they do get this Mountain Dragon here. But Gragas going on the engage onto the Aurelion Sol in the back too. We do see a package coming in from Corki. Janna healing everyone out. We see the members of Western G, they're all so low. One by one, they will fall. A kill on Fiora, a kill on Alistar. We do see Draven trying to get a single kill, but it's getting kited so well by Grace here, and a killing spree for Kaisa, a double kill, I believe. So MGF Aces, they do lose the dragon there, but they will end up snagging 3 kills for themselves.
There was a fine ultimate made by Janna, being able to zone out all of the 5 champions from Western G and causing them to pass 3 champions in return. If that was not a genius move, I don't know what to say, Chef.
Yeah, and of course, we are going to see them just trying to siege the bottom turret here as Gragas going to get a double body slam with a double casket too. He will be able to flash away Fiora. Not just get the ulti onto the Gragas there. Gragas really so low, but we do see Corki going in the red buff pit. They will be dealing so much damage. Look at that, a nice snipe onto the Alistar as well. So 2 kills for them. Western G were not able to get anything in that fight. And MGF Aces, they will get that fight they win that fight basically for free, barely escaping with a sliver of life, and right now they're up 4,000 gold here.
Yes, of course. I mean, like, that was amazing match coming from MJF Aces. We thought that Western G would be able to bag this out, but then again, well, they have failed to do so. But then again, there's always another chance. There's always another opportunity. We're just 10 minutes ahead right now, so we are seeing that if there's another flip of card going on for Western G, not to be mentioning that this is the fight between 2 champions. Of course, one is a 1-time champion and the other is a 3-time champion, if I may say so. Is it correct?
Yes, 3-time champion. So, I mean, MGF Aces, of course, they want to get their second championship lah. But Western G, they are looking for the 4th, and they'll be the first team in basically ever to be able to get the 4th for Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey. So they're in the back foot right now, getting a good start in the game. But right now, MGF Aces, they're up 5,000 gold. They're just not being so aggressive in this stage, probably being afraid of the next Baron fight that will be coming. That the teams are going to be eyeing on in this stage of the game. So MGF Aces playing it safely as they should right now. They shouldn't rush things. They are up in the gold as well.
Yes, as But then again, yes, what we are seeing at the moment, of course, the turret in the mid lane is currently going already almost 20% health right now. So what's happening is that Western G needs to come out to devise a strategy to counter back MJF Aces. So right now the Baron is already alive. The hand of Baron buff is instilled within the Baron. So right now we are just up to see if what MJF Aces is going to kite them again or taunting them again in order to make sure Western G fall. Or is it going to be another way around? Is it going to be Western G that's going to devise a so great plan, a concentrated plan, full of devastation, full of deceit, full of deception that will make MJF Aces fall to the ground like the demon himself.
Yeah, we do see also Western G, they will be getting some vision around the Baron pit. Not really in the top side jungle over there, but stop laughing like that, please. But MJF Aces, they are still trying to get more map priority. We do see so many wards being dewarded for the Western G side. They don't really have any more vision around the Baron pit. MJF Aces, they are going to be able to get to push out the waves, still being very patient for the Baron pick. They are not rushing it at all. They know the power of Western G. They are the ultimate Baron stealers right here. They've done this so many times, steal the Baron and the game. So many times. That's why that's one of the reasons why they're the 3-time champions, you know.
Like I said, if you cannot buy, you steal lah. That's what happens, you know. So that's what's going on is right now we have 15 seconds left for the next respawn, and as what Chef, what Lionel, and what the other casters and what other people will have in common saying is that the Infernal Dragon is one of the most ultimate dragon buff that we can ever have. So this will be a one fine contest between Western G and MJF Aces. But not to forget the crab, of course. Like I said, you know, like these people like seafood, of course. That's the reason why they are going for the crab first. Then Gragas is currently just going with the aura himself, you know, putting an extra strength on himself and chasing out Alistar, going on around. And of course, currently right now the attention of the dragon goes out to MJF Aces. Lee Sin's currently waiting of his time, currently to see if he's able to go inside with his first kill. And of course, if he's able to activate another first kill. But what happens? The Aura Soul goes inside. Red team able to slay Infernal Dragon. What happens is the plan of the blue team does not able to be successful. And what happens is what we can see. Corky is currently just going inside. Graves able to claim the Aurelion Soul's life. And we can see that just a minute over there, Graves claim again another soul of Draven. And it's no longer Draven time, but it's Graves time. And what happens is Western G had to escape from the past. Up to go to the scene. But then again, MJF Aces decided to say, I am the king of this time. So right now, there's no deaths coming out from MJF Aces, and there is 2 deaths already for Western G, going 13 kills ahead for MJF Aces. And now we are seeing that the Baron is currently taken down by MJF Aces. Tap, take the spotlight.
Yeah, so MJF Aces with that nice dragon take right there, they are able to secure 8,000 gold lead. We do see Lee Sin attempting to steal the Baron. No way. Classic Western G once again tries to steal the Baron there. He won't be successful. MJF Aces, they have done their homework. They know how Western G want to play. They play around the Baron a lot. So MJF Aces again up so much gold here. You do see a pulverize, a headbutt coming from the Alistar there, securing the mid turret there. But Western G, 7,000 gold behind MJF. They are looking very, very strong in this game.
There was a good attempt made by Western G trying to steal the Baron. We were hoping to see that if it's going to be another attempt that would be successful. But no, the MJF Aces has been able to be successfully claiming the Baron, hence giving them the advantage to strengthen their minions and going on to wave all of the lanes right now. So we are seeing like Gragas, you know, he loves seafood so much, you know. So we can see that he's currently claiming another Rift Scuttler at this moment, and all of them is just waiting. Western G is just waiting in the middle, just knowing that, you know what, they will be focusing their attention in the mid lane. So we're not sure what is going to happen. And of course, we are seeing Fiora is currently trading blows with Corky as Fiora is currently escaping from the scene. I mean, like, you know what? It's just a little bit trade and blow here and there, you know. It's like
and Western G right now, they are not really able to do much in this game. They're just gonna get pushed in by the power of MJF Aces. MJF Aces, they are up 7,000 gold lead here. And we do see 2 fights happening in both sides of the map in the mid. We're gonna see Graves getting engaged on by the Alistar, but he will just escape to the Sliver of Health. And right now, the rest of MGF, they are gonna go in. They are gonna start the fight here. Redemption healing everyone up. Gonna try to push this mid lane. Western G, they're not really able to defend it at all. They have to defend from the base here. They have no chance to try to defend his outer turret here. MJF Aces are too strong, especially with the Baron buff. And like, look at that, another free tower. They can't even try to contest. And we do see Fiora trying to go in, but the GA instantly gets popped by the Corky's damage. Corky gonna go in. Corky gonna try and run away. Aso gets the stun, and in the back, Fiora gonna go back in after the GA gets the heal up. Will get 2 kills for their side, a double kill for him, but Gragas does trade it out instantly. And also, we do have a 2-for-2 trade for both teams here.
Yes, as the red team, MJF, has been able to make the tower goes boom. it's Western G's side in order to take the claim again, trading 2 kills over that. But then Graves able to rampage, going to kill another champion from Western G. So we are seeing that right now, both of these champions, Gragas is going really strong right now. He's already 40% health down, but of course, he's not backing off. Alistar is just going inside, and what we are seeing that, of course, they are going to meet the hell in one way or another, but he's just staying inside. Gragas is dead. Graves is there. Is he going to be escaped? Is he able to? The bull is just chasing him again and again, of course, but it's just one fine match between 2 of these. But what happens? Graves counter again, and of course, he's able to, but no, his attempt failed. But then again, we are seeing that Corki goes ahead and just wanting to secure Alistar in return. So that was a fine match between both of them.
Yeah, and the dragon has also just spawned, and Baron not going to spawn just shortly after as well. So that this is going to be the last dragon of the game, the Elder Ocean Dragon here for both teams. So Western G, they are able to snag a few kills here and there. They want to get this Elder Dragon here. This Elder Dragon will help them get back into the game. But look at Lee Sin getting caught, trying to go in so early, getting popped by the damage of the Kai'Sa there. Look at Kai'Sa just going in onto the Draven. The Draven trying to get a kill, but he will just ult in and gets the kill too. We do see in the back, Janna will fall to the Orleans Soul's damage, and Janna, I mean, she was able to get the assist for her side. So MJF Aces, they don't even need to get this Elder here. They can just end the game. Kai'Sa is going to be able to do so much damage just running in to the Nexus, and it looks like it's going to be the end for Western G here, as it looks like Void alone can just push the Nexus. He's trying to get the kill onto the Fiora. He will be a little bit greedy. Alistar going to go in with the pulverize and a headbutt combo. The GA will be popped by Kai'Sa, but look at the health from Fiora. She cannot continue in this fight. Void gonna be healed up around half HP. Gonna try to focus the Nexus, but there's still the Nexus is gonna be focusing her, and she will also, no, she won't fall. She does get the nice one at the end. She will barely not die. I mean die there, but at the end of the day, MGF Aces, they are able to secure this game and they'll move on to the top 8 of Warriors Summoners Odyssey.
Congratulations to MJF Aces being able to counter back Western G, our 3-time champion. So right now we can see MJF Aces one step ahead to be in the grand finals. Of course, congratulations MJF Aces. Yeah, I mean that was a fine match, you know. I mean I was seeing that they targeted the Elder Ocean Dragon, right? And I was like thinking, why they want to kill that Nugget Tour, you know? She go tour already, you know.
I mean, the Lee Sin was too, she was too overly ambitious, I feel. Because like, she just went in alone, tried to start it out, but Kai'Sa was there, really waiting.
Yeah.
Kai'Sa was there, really waiting, just popped her instantly. But of course, what's going to be popping up will be the stats of the last game. So let's take a look who's the MVP. Void will be the MVP of the last game, 7, 3, and 8. I mean, the damage output from him, 90,000 net worth. Like the only one close will be Lucy the CC on the Draven with 15,000 here. And this is why I really feel like the Draven pick is very unusual. Like Draven is still not, I don't believe he's a very strong AD carry champion in this meta right now. He just gets outscaled, he just gets out mobility. I don't know what's the term for it, out mobility by other very more mobile AD carries in this situation.
True as well. I mean like they were making a very fine attempt trying to use Draven this time, but Lucy the CC may not have his luck with him right now. I don't know if Lucy the CC is actually man or girl. But then again, yes, I'm just calling him as a respective pronouns lah. But then again, of course, we are seeing that with 30,000, more than 30,000 damage being given by Kai'Sa, made her becoming the MVP of the night, tonight's match. So that was an amazing performance being given by MJF Aces. Of course, not to mention to our contender, our Western G, being the 3-time champion. But then again, maybe luck is not smiling with you right now.
I mean, MJF right now, they are going to they're still in the tournament, so they can get maybe their try to get their second win for Warriors Summoners Odyssey right now. So really well played from them. I really still like the draft even more. Like I'm still surprised that Western G, the Corki was open, even the Ezreal was open. They said they want to go for the Ezreal, but open. The Ezreal was open, the Corki was open. They still don't want to pick it, but of course we're gonna be able to see the match replays for the previous match. Let's see what happened at the start. And Western G, they had a very good early game. They got 2 kills at the start. They just punished MGF Aces in the early game, knowing they're way stronger with the engages as well. And like, you look at Void, he has to spend the flash here, and he will fall. But look at Draven as well. He's getting healed up by the Alistar's passive. This is where MGF Aces, I feel like the fact that they got this dragon here helped them get some momentum back into this game. A triple kill for Gragas here Like, I didn't even notice. Everyone was just dying one by one. ASO will just barely escape, I believe, but also get killed as well. I mean, we're able to be killed the Kai'Sa at the end, but I mean, Lucy the CC not so lucky there, giving the 4th kill to MJF Aces.
True as well. I mean, like given the circumstances, you know, like they are most likely to be killed by MJF Aces at that time. But what happens right now, we can see Lee Sin not only able to get the Rift Herald, but also shutting down the enemy team. Of course, right now we can see the Aurelion Sol trying his best, trying to stun Kai'Sa, but no, Kai'Sa actually has his ult available and being able to kill Aurelion Sol in the meantime. But of course, we can see that right now, being the sacrificial lamb as he is, Corki right now being open to the kill for Western G. And right now we can see that the Mountain Drake is being contested by both of the team. And right now we can see that what a fine ultimate made by Janna over here. Of course, she was being exhausted at the moment, but no, it gave ample time to zone out all of the enemy teams from Western G right now. So of course, all of them is trying to escape. But right now what happens is that Draven is becoming ganged by MJF Aces, leaving behind Aurelion Sol. But right now, the Alistar going inside, raging like a bull, but not knowing that if Gragas would be able to be killed at this moment. But of course, that all of them had to go back again because Kai'Sa's damage was so too damn high. And right now, so what happens is that even the Lembu has to go away. That the double kill by Corki. Woohoo! I need to, you know, take it.
I mean, Western G, they were trying to steal the dragon here. They were not successful. Lee Sin trying to go in, get the last hit smite at the end, but they were, like I said, not successful. I don't know why I'm repeating that, but MGF Aces, they will be snagging so many kills in this fight. Western G, one by one, this is falling, especially from the damage of the Inferno Drake. Boy, gonna get the having the GA, will be able to go back into the fight, and Corki as well coming in with the Valkyrie. I think he'll get, he'll just barely miss the snipe onto the Alistar there at the end. But we do have another, the first Baron attempt, Lee Sin again, trying to steal another objective. He was just trying and trying. That was really one of the ways they can get back into this game, but at this point, that was just too much. Firepower coming from MGF Aces, just pushing through the mid lane, just pushing through the top side. They're gonna push through the bottom side as well. And like this fight here, we do see Fiora being very aggressive in the engages, even after getting G8, after the nice stun from the Aurelion Sol does get 2 kills. I believe she will be able to chase the Janna at the end, but the damage coming from Kai'Sa too will be able to just immediately trade it out 2 for 2. I mean, here it looked very good for her. I mean, I think MJF Aces do fall here at the end. They end up killing the Gragas and they chase the Grace for way too long at the end there. So, really, sting aku, yahoo! I mean, way too long. Grace just, I feel like he could have escaped that barely, but he tried to go back in for the kill, tries to kill the Alistar at the end, but Alistar getting the nice pulverize too, and MGF Aces.
See Corki?
Yeah, Corki also just going back. Corki also just going back in after the teleport, buying the teleport here, and Western G, they were really in the back foot here. Look at Lee Sin, just being so aggressive, going in blindly, he has no way out, used all his mobility, he has no flash anymore, just gets popped immediately by the Kai'Sa. And at this point, MGF Aces, they were already way too ahead here.
Yes, I mean, I gotta say, this is the kind of mistake that Western G will be regretting to make, you know. Ibarat masuk ke karang harimau, bak kata bahasa Melayu lah. But, and then over there, you know, because of this mistake, you know, 4 of the champions from Western G has already been devastated, leaving Fiora alive alone. But we can see what an amazing contender. What is to be expected by a 3-time champion of Wild Rift Odyssey. But then again, of course, they are going inside again. Of course, they are just zoning them out, making sure that they don't get to the Nexus. But what happens is that even though a very good status given by Kai'Sa and able to kill Alistar in return, but then again, Corki finished the job right away. So that was a magnificent approaches, a magnificent successful victory coming from
MGF Aces. Yes. I feel like you almost also got short-term memory loss there, but brain juice gone already.
People already pra-pra.
Yeah, but it's okay. I mean, that was still, it could have been anyone's game in that game, but it was, of course, MGF Aces' game. MGF Aces' game. They end up getting the game. They will be going to the top 8, I believe. So the top 8 will be the next game that we'll be watching. But until then, we'll be going for a short break. Do not go anywhere. Do get your drinks, get your teh tarik. You like your nasi lemak, get your nasi lemak too. We'll be right back. And until then, we'll see you soon. Don't go anywhere.
Right. Stay tuned, guys. Peace.
You're unstoppable. Victory.
Hi everybody, my name is Keith. So in the last episode, I have covered the do's as a tenants. So right now, in this episode, I'm going to talk about the don'ts as a tenants. So right now, what is the don't for a tenant? Number one, agree to verbal contract. There's no such thing as verbal contract. So everything has to be placed in a black and white. Number two, making sure that all your rooms are well prepared as per agreed before you move in. Number three, renovate or alter the place. Alter, it can be pasting a poster which may has a potential of spoiling the properties because this may cause your deposit to be forfeited. Fourth, breach the rental agreement. Do not breach any of the single lines of the rental agreements or your tenancy agreements. So always check or cross-check whenever you want to do something or alterations inside your room. The fifth, which is also very important, which I covered in the last episode, do not miss any rental payment because missing the rental payment may cause you to have a lot of calls from the landlord to chase you to pay the rent, and it may lead to the court order and get you to be evicted from the place. So this is not what you want. So do not miss the rental payment. So I have covered the do and don'ts for you as a tenant. Next episode, I'm going to answer to a lot more questions that you may have, which you have already commented earlier on and haven't covered yet. So comment below if you have any questions that you want to ask as a tenant. Just comment here and I'm going to answer it in the next episode. Okay? See you then. Bye.
Hey, I'm Noisy Boy, also known as Jake. Standby in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go game! Actually, sebenarnya saya minat dalam bidang esports sejak zaman CSGO. Korang mesti pernah dengar zaman CSGO kan? Yes, tentu kita orang main dengan kawan-kawan. So, much later, Mobile Legends pula yang keluar. Mobile Legends was way more fun. It's a short game, interesting, it's best played with friends, and it's a mobile game. Siapa tak nak main? Main je lah. Yes, so kita orang main Mobile Legends, we played in tournaments. Yes, we win some, we lose some, but that's the nature of the game. Who just wants to win? You need to lose to learn some. So after that, I thought to myself, how can I enhance my career in esports industry? So that's where I found an opening as a producer in EGG Network. Yes, EGG Network is a gaming channel in Astro, and that's where I started working to grow my career. And I was way more happier after joining EGG Network because I was the producer for this MPL MYSG first season. We initiated the season with Munton, and I was very happy to work on a game that I love playing myself. So, As you can see, when you love gaming, there's an opportunity for you to grow. There's a place for you to build yourself up, not just in a gaming career, but as a sideline as well. So that's where I stopped EGG and I started working in IRL. Currently I am in IRL. IRL is a gaming company that brings out more out of me. Yes, we do organize more tournaments. I am the TriCaster producer here. I'm the head of the TriCaster producer as a matter of fact. And I can't wait to see you join our tournaments, not just in Mobile Legends, but in other games as well. We'll be coming out with more games for you to play, more exciting tournaments with exciting prize pools. Drop by to say hello if you all are joining us, you know. Can't wait.
Welcome to Wild Rift. The enemy team has slain the dragon. Rampage. You are unstoppable. Victory. Yes.
Hai, saya Muhammad Nur Syakir bin Ismail ataupun lebih dikenali sebagai Syak. Saya, orang kata pengalaman saya dululah. Pengalaman saya bekerja dalam industri e-sport ni bermula daripada cyber cafe. Di mana saya bekerja di cyber cafe dan hari-hari saya main game. Bila main game ni kita tahulah orang edit game ni macam mana, hari-hari kena main juga game tu. Lepas tu saya dapat peluang macam join event crew untuk tournament-tournament yang ada dekat Malaysia ni ya. So saya tak ada terikat dengan mana-mana company ke, tak kerja full time dengan orang. Saya as a freelancer je. So di mana freelancer ni saya bekerja dengan company-company yang besar, orang kata lebih orang kenal sekarang macam TGC, Orange Esport, Mushroom. Semua ni kita orang mereka ni akan anjurkan tournament yang besar, tengok pada game apa yang dia buat. Saya akan jadi macam event crew dia orang. So saya pun macam shock lah. Aku pun dah jadi macam Sting aku lah.
Sting aku. Yahoo! Yahoo!
So bila di mana dalam tahun lepas, hujung tahun lepas, saya ada kawan saya ajak, Syak, aku ada satu tempat baru ni, IRL Asia. So aku kata okey, boleh. Aku boleh join, tak ada masalah. So aku pun datang masuk IRL Asia. So aku tahu IRL Asia ni adalah multi-tainment company. Dia bukan fokus on e-sport je. Dia ada macam-macam. Dia ada orang kata dari segi music industry. Music industry, kau boleh main gitar, main piano. Kau boleh jadi penyanyi, kau boleh jadi pengubah lagu, kau boleh jadi producer lagu. So aku pun tak lama lagi akan jadi penyanyi, tak silap aku rasa. Apa lagi? IRL Asia. Aku dah masuk dalam ni, aku antara salah satu produk daripada IRL Asia. So apa lagi? Marilah join yang kita orang sekali. IRL menjemput anda.
Sorry, we're back with What Rest Summoners Odyssey. My name is Chef.
My name is Marcane.
you always copy me on, huh?
Cannot is it? It's called combo wombo. Right?
Combo wombo indeed, but we had 32 teams today going up against each other. Right now we are going to be in the top 8 of Wild Rift Summoners Odysseys. So, how are you feeling right now? The last game was amazing, actually.
Yeah, it was pretty close from both sides, but who came on top again?
MGF Aces.
MGF Aces actually take down the most favorite, I think, Western G from Indonesia.
3-time winner.
3-time winner. Now I'm seeing like top 8 Filipinos now actually.
Yes, so there are no more Indonesian teams in the tournament, so it's gonna be all Philippine pride right here. So if you want to support your specific team, again, please do type it in the chat lah. If you want MGF Aces to win, put like MGF Aces, hashtag MGF Aces win.
Yeah, Peanut Pride, bro.
Yes, and of course, speaking of like the last match, it was still very back and forth. I didn't really know who's gonna really win the entire time. So I really thought Western G had a great start. At the start, but like from the Dragon fight, they got the triple kill on the Gragas, and at that point, it was just MGF Aces' game at that point.
Yeah, I mean, you can see again, SNG trying to again like steal, trying to steal major objectives, but like MGF Aces kind of came out on top, knowing that Lee Sin's gonna be there, killing off Lee Sin, killing off Lee Sin again and again and again, securing the objectives, just winning the game flat out lah.
And still, while we're waiting for the next match to start, let's maybe take a look at the comments. Since we haven't really talked a lot about the comments here, we do see so much support. We have Penil again giving a lot of feedback, sending all my love from Pahang, man. I love you, bro. Serious. Please, I miss you.
I also miss you.
Please. Because we have so many comments, like my idola, Apis Zoops, I don't know what he's saying, but he's commenting a lot lah, honestly.
He's saying something about CSGO lah. Come on. CSGO, think of the past lah. CSGO 2 is coming out soon lah, hopefully lah. Just pray the Valve lah, please lah.
I mean, this is not Valve tournament, it's Riot tournament.
This is Riot tournament.
Riot Games, they're having the best game so far. Yeah. I mean, Wild Rift, an amazing game, so new still. The meta developing every day, every week. We're seeing newer picks, newer teams, and the meta is just constantly evolving again and again and again. So, I just love watching new games in general because we don't really know what's about to happen.
Yeah, exactly. Riot Games pumping out the good games, for everybody in Southeast Asia to enjoy. League of Legends, Wild Rift, Runeterra, TFT. Oh, TFT is the best. Huh?
I don't know. I mean, Riot Games is just very good at pumping up very good games. But of course, we are going to be able to see the top 8 of the brackets. So let's see who has made it so far. In the top, we're gonna see Genesis Esports gonna be up against last game's winners, MGF Aces. And on the right, yesterday's grand finalist, Tyrant Gaming, gonna be up against another top contender, Execration as well. So still very, very strong in the brackets. We do have, I believe, 2 returning champions left in the top 8. So the rest, they are top 4 contenders. They are still, of course, top 8 contenders as well. So at the bottom, which teams would you like to see?
You already know, I gotta go for my boys, baby! Pegasus Esports! But also second in command. I really want to vote for these people as well. Looking for manager. Please, anybody out there as a manager, please pick them up. They are a good team. As you can see right now, if they hit top 4, you have to sign them up. We also have the side on the left side as well. Oligarchs versus Empire.
Wild Rift.
Wild Rift? Oh,
yeah, WR stands for Wild Rift.
Oh, right. I thought it's World Record.
I mean, I think they're just showing themselves a lot as well. They have made it to the top 8, I believe, a few times. Not really sure how many times, but I don't think they've made it to the top 4 yet. So, Oligarchs, they are a top 2 contender. They've made it to the grand finals once. They met up against Diet once. But Diet once, they're not in the tournament today. Oligarchs, still a very strong contender in this tournament so far. So, top 8. Very, very stacked. Very interested to see how they're gonna play.
Yeah, I'm interested to see. Never seen Empire actually hit top 4 before. That's gonna be a first for me. Oligarchs might be the returning, grand finalists as well. We're about to see what happens soon. I feel like top side of the bracket is gonna be more. It's gonna be more action coming in. Bottom side is gonna be. It's gonna be like less of it's more towards like a Cinderella story where I think maybe the underdogs are going to be top big grand finals. Maybe going to hit top 2. Maybe you got to hit top 4. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, and of course, before we can get into the rest of the matches, let's talk a little bit about getting our page to 10,000 likes. I love saying this. Please do get this page to 10,000 likes, of course. And I feel like we are going to get into the game. Yes, we are going to be able to get into the game here. So please do get the page 10,000 likes. We're able to get more content for you guys as well. And right now, let's talk about a bit about the bans and the picks. Tyrant Gaming, they are going to be banning out the Ziggs and the Gragas.
Yeah, and the side of Execration, we got Lee Sin, Ban, and Kakali.
I mean, was it your faith that almost said Katarina and Akali combined together?
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you're a rapper like Neon Fate, you have to mix up those words. Kakali, baby.
Kakali as well. And Tyrant Gaming, they will be going for the Braum first pick. Not very unusual for their side. Braum still a good contender for the first pick. Even though Akali's not in the pool anymore. Corki is in the pool, Oriana is in the pool, but we don't really see them that much. And Olaf gonna be picked up. Olaf and Kaisa gonna be picked up by Execration here.
Yeah, I mean, it's questionable. Oh, yeah, they were hovering Akali there, but you know,
she's banned.
She's banned, so they should know about this. On the side of Execration, you know, the standard pick Olaf, Kaisa, Fiora, you know the standards. These are the most priority like champions they have to pick. These are the most really impactful kind of champions they have to pick. So whatever they have right now, they should be able to take it. Ari being hovered here on the side of Tyrant Gaming. Just trying to go for a more catch-heavy comp, I assume, with the Graves and Ari and Corki pick here. And yeah, they're gonna be going for Garen as well. Lux being picked here.
Nah, she's not being picked. There's no way she's picking.
Nah, she's gonna get picked.
No. There's no way she's
gonna get picked.
It's just the mid laner left. But yeah, there's no way Lux is gonna be picked. Lux is not the strongest picks here. And Olaf, I mean, Lulu for their side is very unusual in the sense that Lulu is not very common, but she has been seeing some play in these tournaments so far. I mean, Janna is still in the pool, so I feel like Janna is going to have more impact. It's easier to get more impact in these games, but Lulu as well is going to be able to help the Kaisa deal a lot of damage in these fights. So Execration, they'll be running them up, running their team comp up with Oriana, but I'm kind of worried for them. Their main frontline is Olaf, but Olaf is not as tanky as maybe the Braum or the Garen in situations, so I'm kind of worried for their side. But if they do get the lead, they do get the damage going, they're able to just dish out damage without having to worry about them dying.
I'm assuming Execration here on the side, they want to like just burst out one of the champions and dip out. They don't want to be taking too much of a lead. Maybe one or two champions. They want to take down those two priority targets and then going back. They don't want to like extend their lead. So Execration side, they just have to play safe. They just have to catch on one by one. They don't want to be too over aggressive. On the side of Tyrant Gaming side, they have to like, you know, just seeing good opportunities and going in.
Yeah, and Tyrant Gaming, I like their draft mod. It's just more well-rounded. They have the Grace engaged, they have the Braum engaged as well, and the damage output from Corki is still nothing to scoff at. As I mean, losing, winning also top damage.
Yeah, cannot like this.
And man, I'm not really sure. I feel like the drafts are still somewhat, I still favor Tyrant Gaming's draft, as I said, a bit more, as they have a more balanced draft with frontline, with grid engages, with the damage as well. And Garen being so tanky, we just seeing so much Garen. Of course, we are going to be able to see the next game, the top 8 of Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey, Tyrant Gaming versus Execration.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a start, and it's going to be a standard startup. Everybody's just grouping up together in the early game. Don't want to get caught off here like in the first game, you know. So everybody's going to group up, knowing, just deep warding into the jungle, knowing where they are. Corki just applying pressure for a 3-man mid with the classic, just pushing in the waves. Grace knowing wants to get this red. You're just, you know, just putting it out there. Like, you ain't taking my boy's red, man. Get the hell out. Get away from me, man.
I mean, Tyrant, they are going to go for the early invade. They will get the Raptors in the start, but Execration, they're going to mirror it. They're going to go for the red buff for themselves in the bottom side. So Execration, not really going to be too worried about it. Actually, it's just the mid laner getting the red buff for herself. So Kaisa going to try to get it here, but she will get poked out. Ari knowing that they are in the bottom side jungle here, probably waiting for Olaf to get the last smite in, getting the Bramble back here. But early invades from both sides, no kills really happening so far. Still a relatively slower game for both teams.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen this a lot. A lot of teams actually just invading and just counter jungling both sides. The horizontal jungle, as you can say. Just going in, just getting their jungle camps, just clearing it out, you know, just going back to mid and helping out mid. Mid feels like a great priority. Dude, it looks like a party fiesta every game in mid, honestly. You know, just having 3 or 4 people, you know, support roaming in and left. And again, you can see 1 minute in the game. You gotta get the scuttle crab here just to get the extra vision from the river at the bottom riverside as well. Execration going for the top scuttle as well. But you know, Grace is moving up, so we're about to see what happens.
Yeah, and Lulu probably just going around, seeing if Garen is hovering around the area, maybe checking if the Rift Scuttle is still alive. So Tyrant Gaming, they get 2 Rift Scuttlers for them. Very good advantage, especially the Graves. He's going to be able to get so much gold, so much experience for himself. And still no kills. For 2 minutes into the game, no kills. Probably just trying to farm up. As I think Execration, they want to scale up. They want to just play it slow. They don't want to be overly aggressive. They do not have a lot of frontline in this early game. They have to wait till Orianna gets her items. They have to wait till Kai'Sa gets her items too. So Execration, they're just playing it smart. This is how they want to play. Tyrant Gaming, I feel for their side, they have to be trying to find more engages here. As playing it slow, I feel will only favor the Execration side even more.
Yeah, they're just waiting for each other to pull the trigger. I feel like whoever pulls the trigger first, whoever engages first, like overextending the engages is gonna be punished. But you can see Kai'Sa, Corki as well gonna get caught off, but has to flash away from the Lulu and Kai'Sa, just proving too much damage from both players. Braum not quite defending his boy Kai'Sa there. His boy Kai'Sa there. Corki there to flash, so I mean they are gonna recall, they're gonna come at the lane, they're gonna farm up, they're gonna be big boys soon enough.
Yeah, and Execration, I mean getting that early pushback onto the Corki there allows Execration to continue the lead, continue that pressure. They still need to get this very early game advantage for their side. Tyrant Gaming, they're more trying to roam around the map more, but they're not really getting any great engages here. Even look at the grades just going around left to right. Braum going from mid, going to bottom. They will be having Corki in the bottom side. Now they're gonna go and engage onto the Orianna. Orianna, let's get the flash out. Grace flashing in, trying to get a kill, but a nice shockwave by Orianna, punishing Grace right there, overextending, pushing, diving into the turret, giving up the first blood for Execration side. So a great start by them, and looks like Olaf also wants a piece of that cake. Kai'Sa in the back will be getting the dive onto the Ahri. Ahri will fall. Kai'Sa will just barely escape from the tower hits, but it looks like Tyrant, they still want this kill. They are going to be able to get this kill. Another trade back for their side, as we see Garen going in with the ultimate, gets to execute onto Lulu. Olaf is not able to run away. He does try to get a return kill. He will be successful onto the Braum right there, but right now Tyrant Gaming, they are able to get the first dragon of the game.
That was a disaster there. Lulu coming in for the heal, but you know, she doesn't have a lot of HP and she doesn't have flash as well. Good collapse there by the Tyrant, the side of Tyrant there. Execration just looking for more, but you know, overextending as you can see there. Kai'Sa just going into the tower, questionable, but it's kind of worth it. He got the kill, he got the goal he needed. He's going back, he's dipping out. You can see also Execration is leading with 1k gold or 2k gold actually.
Almost 2k gold.
Almost 2k gold. I don't know the count. I never been to kindergarten.
you don't have to be you don't have to go to kindergarten to know that there's going to be a gang coming in the top side. Ahri will get ulted by the Fiora here. So many people on their side, they will be able to secure the top turret for themselves as well. The first turret of the game going to give them an even significant more gold lead for them. So Execration, they are going to be up 3,000 gold here, almost a 4,000 gold here for them, and I feel like they're gonna be happy even after still losing the Mountain Drake here, but having the goal lead is more important, I believe.
Yeah, great catch there onto Ahri. You know Ahri doesn't have flash on the previous fight, so they decided to just go, hey, Ahri's alone, 4-man top, let's go. Might as well, there was like 50 HP on the tower as well, so they just gotta take the first tower. It's a really good play there for Execration side. Tyrant not respecting the side of Execration. They thought that they're gonna have a lead because of the dragon, but guess not.
Yeah, and Tyrant Gaming, they're gonna return it right back with a turret of their own in the bottom side. Orianna, the only one left to defend it. I don't think she can really defend it. She has to be very careful. Braum gonna go in with the ultimate, gets the knockup. She will try to get a shockwave in, but it only helps them bring them closer to Execration. Orianna will fall at the end, but the Rift Herald has also just spawned for the map. Tyrant Gaming, they're not gonna stop. They are gonna try to get another turret for the bottom side. Like in the meantime, in the mid, we do have Execration trading it right back with another turret of their own. So both teams, 2 turrets apiece. And it looks like Execration, they are gonna start the Rift Herald here.
I feel like it's a ditto, you know? Like Execration kills mid and takes the top tower, and Tyrant also ditto back at bottom tower and kills mid as well. You know? It's a back and forth game, but Execration, good awareness. They gotta push bottom tower at what cost? It's gonna be the Rift Herald. Rift Herald is gonna be really good here to push mid as well, because mid doesn't have the tier 1 tower anymore. So tier 2 tower is gonna be in danger to the Rift Herald. They are going to survey around bottom side just to get the tower, but hopefully Tyrant can answer back.
Yeah, it looks like they almost got, I mean, Garrett almost got spotted by Execration there, but no, they'll just be able to get the turret here for free. Another turret for them. They're going to be able to secure 3 outer turrets, the 3 first outer turrets for this map on the Tyrant Gaming side, and they're going to spend the Rift Herald immediately on the bottom. They want to keep pressuring it. Tyrant Gaming, I don't think they can ignore this, especially with the dive on by Olaf onto the Garen, but Garen being so tanky as well, able to run away as he has to spend the flash here. So Execration, they will have the Rift Herald walking slowly towards the innate turret, but they will be able to take it down as the Rift Herald was just alone. There was no minion wave to deal with. I mean, Tyrant Gaming, they still end up getting the top turret again for their side. So they're just trading turrets back and forth. Great. Gonna go in, tries to get the smoke screen onto the members of Execration there, but not really getting much out of it. I don't know why they're having a fight over one Bramble back here. So Execration looks like they want to back off. They want to reset. They already done their job and probably waiting for the next objective fight.
Yeah, they know that objective's gonna be. Oh, it's gonna be a fight here. Corki's mind just goes in with the Valkyrie. Ari charms in. No, gonna go down, but it costs Corki as well. Corki, Valkyrie stuns up under the tower, but has to flash away. Garen just dives under the tower. He knows he's tanky. He knows he's gonna get the kill. He's gonna kill off
Lulu. I mean, Olaf? Yeah.
Olaf here. So well played there from Tyrant's side. Now Execration doesn't have a jungler to smite fight this, so this might be Tyrant's dragon.
Yeah, and Tyrant Gaming, really well played from them. They won that team fight very convincingly. That they knew that Execration, they wanted to back up. They just wanted to recall that. They caught them with their pants down, as I would say. Execration here, they will be losing another dragon for them, an Ocean Drake for Tyrant Gaming side. So right now, Tyrant Gaming down 3,000 gold, but having these 2 dragons, they're still going to be happy with the state of the game, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, you can't fault them. Actually, just having, although having 3k gold is not really a lot, honestly. So those 2 dragons is gonna have their combat mechanics sooner or later in the game. So we're about to see what happens.
I mean, as you can see as well, they're just playing it slow again. They're just waiting probably for the next Baron fight to spawn. There are no more objectives left in this map. Execration, they're just trying to split push the map. They're not really able to group up as well. We do see a collapse probably on the mid side as the Graves gonna go in onto the Orianna here. Orianna getting caught in the middle. She will fall to the Corki. Olaf jumping in the back, tries to kill the Corki, but Corki gets the knife. Zhonya's will be able to stay this up. Ari also coming in, getting more and more kills for them. 3 for none for Tyrant Gaming, and the Baron will be spawning soon. They will be having the perfect time to reset here.
This is what I'm talking about, man. Even though you're 3k behind, you still have the 2 dragons. You're still farmed up. Garen's had a farmed up. Garen's the big boy right now. You know, just going in knowing that they're just tanky enough to tank the first tower. They don't care about the first tower. I'm just gonna go in and kill everybody. You know. So great play by Tyson there to just catch off.
Tyson.
So, Tyrant there.
Tyson, man.
Tyson's my friend, alright? Big stuff.
I mean, Execration, they're not really friendly with Tyrant Gaming. They are trying to get some pickoffs. They want to defend this mid turret right here. Tyrant Gaming, they will have to back off. They're taking a lot of damage from Execration. They successfully defended this mid turret here. We do see still Fiora trying to split push slowly. She's not being watched. No one is trying to go for them, except for the Garen here. Garen going to be in the bottom side, but they will be going in the mid lane with the package. Corki going to get their kill onto the Olaf. They'll also secure a turret here for themselves, but right now they're making their way to the Baron pit, and it looks like it's going to be a 4v5 fight in this situation.
It's going to be very dicey. Execration has to steal this Baron without a smite. We still have his smite up. We might be able to take this Baron here on the side of Tyson, but Kai'Sa's gonna go in and flashing, just dipping that out. Lulu is gonna get caught off here, but has to use his ulti, but dies to the tremendous damage coming from Tyrant. Gonna get caught off, but they did successfully push them off from the Baron, so which is good. They have to stall for Olaf to come back, which they did. They just gotta reset back. Fiora is not gonna pick a fight with Garen. Garen's too much of a big boy to fight with Fiora. He's gonna back off, try to reset, try to wait for Lulu to come back up. Kai'Sa has to rely on Lulu to give her like attack speed to get out the DPS. So, Execration just had to wait it out.
Yeah, and Execration, as you said, is very successful, even though they did lose the Lulu at the end, but Kai'Sa just going in with the flash, just diverting so much attention, they couldn't continue the Baron there at the end. So it looks like Tyrant Gaming, they might want to go at it for another go. The jungler is not there yet. They are going to try to group up in the mid lane, trying to catch out someone. They have a vision on the right above there, trying to see if anyone's going to cross. They will be dewarding the Baron pick here, but it looks like Execration, they might be way more prepared for this fight compared to the last one.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, I was taken back. I saw Spooky Ghost being bought here. I never seen Spooky Ghost for a long time, honestly. That was a throwback. That's a throwback right there.
You mean Twin Shadows?
Yeah, Twin Shadows. But we call it Spooky Ghost back in the day. You know what it is. Being played here, just trying to get the vision. They don't want to space check the bush. They know that space checking the bush right now in this game is really, really important. But Infernal Drake, the most important Drake, is the spawn. Tyrant Gaming is gonna go for it. Execration, just looking around, just trying to see how it goes. Corki does have his package, so he's gonna go in. Olaf's gonna go, kid. He's gonna go down, but no, it's gonna be a side of Ari. Ari goes down. Corki's just gonna kite, not quite get the Fiora.
There's just so much happening in this fight, bro. I'm gonna try to shield up in the back. Tyrant Gaming, they started the dragon here, but they are the ones having to back off here. Execration, they're gonna chase them down. No more jungler for them side. 3-for-0 kills for Execration. They will secure the Infernal Drake for their very important Drake take, and they will be able to get the Baron buff for them as well. So Tyrant Gaming, a disastrous fight coming from them. It looks so good, but Execration, they executed that fight perfectly there.
Yeah, I mean, Tyrant Gaming just chew for more than they can. Go for more than they can chew. That's the correct term.
That's the correct term.
That's the correct term there. They gotta secure the Baron here. Turkey trying to go for more, but Baron buff too big. Baron buff too strong for them. Just gotta recall, you gotta regroup. I think now Execration do have like a winning, like a winning chance more than before with the gold lead, with the Infernal Drake, with the Howard taken as well.
And don't forget the Baron buff.
Yeah, don't forget the Baron buff as well. The minions gonna be an issue for here for Tyrant. But they do have Corki and Ari here just to clear off the wave.
Yeah, and Execration, they are, as you said, they are looking very good. They have so many win conditions going for their side. They have Fiora still pushing the side lanes, and now they're just gonna group up in the mid, trying to get the mid turret over here. We have 4 people getting shockwave by the Orianna. Great ultis coming from her. We do see Kai'Sa going in the back, a quadra kill instantly from her. A godlike as well. They are going to be able to get the mid hit turret too, and I feel like it's gonna be the game. There's no time for Tyrant Gaming to respond here. Execration, with that one amazing shockwave, they're able to secure this game. I believe Garen, he's not able to defend this. He will get to execute onto the Kai'Sa. So much damage, but with the Baron buff and with everything going for them, Execration, they will be able to take this game from Tyrant Gaming. Congratulations to them.
Oh my god, 4-man shockwave. I don't think they saw Ori there, honestly. Just having the boss ending into the fog of war, just outing 4 people there. Kai'Sa just going in, just busting out the seams. Lulu there trying to give her a little bit of support with the Ardent Sensor, with the attack speed as well. Just a lot of DPS coming in the side of Execration here.
Yeah, I mean, Execration, as I said, they had a very shaky start, but of course, we are going to be able to see the brackets. I mean, not the brackets, the stats, which are, they're not really in brackets, right? They're more in boxes.
Yeah, they're more in boxes. It's like rectangles, basically.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know my shapes lah.
Go kindergarten.
Go kindergarten. Me again, go kindergarten, no education.
Anyways, the Kai'Sa is going to take the MVP. Obviously, with the help of Lulu. Lulu should be second in command. But also, nice play there by Orianna too, with a 4-man shockwave. And as well as the secret MVP is going to go to Corki with the amount of damage he's been dishing out.
Yeah, and I mean, it looked really good. Again, so good for the start of Tyrant Gaming. They had the great engages, they had the great fights, but even getting 2 dragons for themselves, so they looked really, really strong. But the great team fight potential coming from the Orianas. The Orianas engaged, the Kaisas engaged. They didn't need a tank if they're gonna kill you first.
Yeah, oh wow. Actually, Oriana actually comes out on top, 17k in the side of Oriana. Kaisa with the 16k damage as well. Graves here not doing a lot of damage actually on the side of Tyrant Gaming, with Garen actually topping more damage than Graves.
Yeah.
Ari here and Corki is gonna be AD carry and AP carry, so they're gonna be dishing out a lot of damage. They're gonna be poking, so they're gonna take the first and second most damage.
Yeah, and I mean, again, Kaisa is just really at the end fight, right? Kaisa and Oriana was able to deal so much, to dish out so much damage with that amazing shockwave, the amazing dive, quadrat kill at the end. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to see in the replays later on. But again, an amazing fight from Execration that they will be making it to the top 4 of Warriors Summoners Odyssey. So out of breath a bit lah. Let's take a break.
Out of breath a bit, yeah, true. Execration, congratulations once again. I think Execration has been. Anyways, we are. Well, we gotta go into the replays, boys.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. Like here we have Tyrant Gaming. They tried to get the dive onto the Oriana at the start, but Oriana with the great shockwave there. The shockwave there. Sorry, lost for words. The shockwave there at the end. We do see Kaisa here getting traded out after killing off the Ahri here with the tower dive. But again, they just non-stop chasing. Tyrant Gaming just kept on going and going. Got the nice execution there with the Garen's ultimate, and also another kill for them side. 3-4-3 at the start of the game. Execration still up the gold lead here. They will end up, Tyrant will end up getting the dragon here, but Execration, the non-stop aggression, right? They just keep on going and going. They're gonna be proactive. They're gonna group up, try to get its objectives here.
Yeah, both players like really good in macros, you know, just getting top tower, and then Tyrant answered back with 2 towers at bottom lane. But they did have the Rift Herald, so they're gonna push bottom as well. Going in here with the Rift Herald, pushing in the tier 2. Top lane and mid lane already bota already. You know, nobody's there, huh? So they're gonna keep pushing bottom. You know how it is. This is gonna be a classic fight here. Great pick off by Tyrant here to kill off the Lulu. You know, Lulu's overextending. I think he kills Olaf here as well. This is how they get the second dragon, Ocean, I believe, because they don't have smite anymore. So yeah, this is an excellent standing here for Tyrant, but unfortunately Execration did come out on top.
Yeah, I mean, look at them. They're just playing this fight so well, getting so many engages here. You would think that they are winning in this situation, even besides the goalie here. But I mean, this is the part where Kaisa just diverted so much attention away from the Baron. They were so scared of her. She just went in and flashed out. Just like that. Just show her face. Okay, bye-bye.
Yo, look at it. Just flies in here. Yo, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Hey guys, I'm out.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Take my Lulu instead.
I mean, Lulu does fall at the end. We do see Tyrant Gaming again. This is where I thought they're gonna be able to get the Inferno Drake, but Olaf picking off the Ahri at the start of this fight. With the shockwave as well coming in from Oriana here. Execration, they were able to just come out on top, slowly but surely just chipping them out. Tyrant Gaming, they were not able to go in this situation one by one. They were just trying to run away. Grace, I don't think he will escape. Yes, he won't escape. There's no way, no shot. But they will secure the Inferno Drake, and right after that, immediately went to the Baron.
Yeah, man. But by this time, you got the Inferno Drake. You got so many priorities in every lane, and you got the Baron buff as well. This is great shot, 4-man shockwave. Honestly, that is game-winning play. Honestly,
Yes.
No shot.
Yeah, 100% game-winning play at this point. Tyrant Gaming, like with just losing 4 people that they were not able to defend at all. Garen alone is not able to secure to defend. He does get the kill onto Kaisa at the end with the ulti, getting the execute there. But at this point, Execration, they were just way too strong with the Baron buff, with the damage. They don't need the Kaisa to push in. They have the Fiora, they have the Olaf just running it down the mid lane, getting the Nexus, and they will again make it to the top 4 of Warriors Summoners Odyssey. So congratulations to them.
Yeah, we gotta be seeing a top 4. Next game is gonna be top 4.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna be quarterfinals. Sorry, I lost in thoughts. It's gonna be, but sooner or later we're gonna hit grand finals. We're about to see who's gonna advance. I think the bracket is not gonna be up as well. I think.
Yeah, we're gonna wait till after the break. We're gonna go to a short break.
Yeah.
After this, so after this will be the semi-finals of Warriors Summoners Odyssey. So do not go anywhere. We'll see you guys soon, and we'll be right back.
unstoppable. Victory!
Hi everybody, my name is Keith. So in the last episode, I have covered the do's as a tenants. So right now, in this episode, I'm going to talk about the don'ts as a tenants. So right now, what is the don't for a tenant? Number one, agree to verbal contract. There's no such thing as verbal contract. So everything has to be placed in a black and white. Number two, making sure that all your rooms are well prepared as per agreed before you move in. Number three, renovate or alter the place. Alter, it can be pasting a poster which may has a potential of spoiling the properties because this may cause your deposit to be forfeited. Fourth, breach the rental agreement. Do not breach any of the single lines of the rental agreements or your tenancy agreements. So always check or cross-check whenever you want to do something or alterations inside your room. The fifth, which is also very important, which I covered in the last episode, do not miss any rental payment because missing the rental payment may cause you to have a lot of calls from the landlord to chase you to pay the rent, and it may lead to the court order and get you to be evicted from the place. So this is not what you want. So do not miss the rental payment. So I have covered the do and don'ts for you as a tenant. Next episode, I'm going to answer to a lot more questions that you may have, which you have already commented earlier on and haven't covered yet. So comment below if you have any questions that you want to ask as a tenant. Just comment here and I'm going to answer it in the next episode. Okay? See you then. Bye.
Hey, I'm Raji Boy, also known as K. Standby in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, okay. Actually, sebenarnya saya minat dalam bidang e-sports sejak zaman CSGO. Korang mesti pernah dengar zaman CSGO kan? Yes, time tu kita orang main dengan kawan-kawan. So, much later, Mobile Legends pula yang keluar. Mobile Legends was way more fun. A short game, interesting, it's best played with friends, and it's a mobile game. Siapa tak nak main? Main je lah. Yes, so kita orang main Mobile Legends, we played in tournaments. Yes, we win some, we lose some, but that's the nature of the game. Who just wants to win? You need to lose to learn something. So after that, I thought to myself, how can I enhance my career in esports industry? So that's where I found an opening as a producer in eGG Network. Yes, eGG Network is a gaming channel in Astro, and that's where I started working to grow my career. And I was way more happier after joining eGG Network because I was the producer for this MPL MYSG first season. We initiated the season with Munton, and I was very happy to work on a game that I love playing myself. So, As you can see, when you love gaming, there's an opportunity for you to grow. There's a place for you to build yourself up, not just in a gaming career, but as a sideline as well. So that's where I stopped EGG and I started working in IRL. Currently I'm in IRL. IRL is a gaming company that brings out more out of me. Yes, we do organize more tournaments. I am the TriCaster producer here. I'm the head of the TriCaster producer as a matter of fact. And I can't wait to see you join our tournaments, not just in Mobile Legends, but in other games as well. We'll be coming out with more games for you to play, more exciting tournaments with exciting prize pools. Drop by to say hello if you all are joining us, you know. Can't wait.
Welcome to Wild Rift.
Hai, saya Muhammad Nur Syakir bin Ismail ataupun lebih dikenali sebagai Syak. Saya, orang kata pengalaman saya dulu lah. Pengalaman saya bekerja dalam industri e-sport ni bermula daripada cyber cafe. Di mana saya bekerja di cyber cafe dan hari-hari saya main game. Bila main game ni kita tahulah orang edit game ni macam mana, hari-hari kena main juga game tu. Lepas tu saya dapat peluang macam join event crew untuk tournament yang ada dekat Malaysia ni ya. So saya tak ada terikat dengan mana-mana company ke, tak kerja full time dengan orang. Saya as a freelancer je. So di mana freelancer ni saya bekerja dengan company-company yang besar, orang kata lebih orang kenal sekarang macam TGC, Orange Esport, Mushroom. Semua ni kita orang mereka ni akan anjurkan tournament yang besar, tengok pada game apa yang dia buat, saya akan jadi macam event crew dia orang. So saya pun macam shock lah. Aku pun dah jadi macam sting aku lah.
Sting aku. Yahoo! Yahoo!
So bila di mana dalam tahun lepas, hujung tahun lepas, saya ada kawan saya ajak, Syak, aku ada satu tempat baru ni, IRL Asia. So aku kata okey, boleh, aku boleh join, tak ada masalah. So aku pun datang masuk IRL Asia. So aku tahu IRL Asia ni adalah multi-tainment company. Dia bukan fokus on e-sport je. Dia ada macam-macam. Dia ada orang kata dari segi music industry. Music industry, kau boleh main gitar, main piano. Kau boleh jadi penyanyi, kau boleh jadi pengubah lagu, kau boleh jadi producer lagu. So aku pun tak lama lagi akan jadi penyanyi, tak silap aku rasa. Apa lagi? IRL Asia. Aku dah masuk dalam ni, aku antara salah satu produk daripada IRL Asia. So apa lagi? Mainlah join dengan kita orang sekali. IRL menjemput anda.
Hello and welcome back to Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey. My name is Ghost.
My name is Marcane.
Alright, and today's our tournament will be having 32 teams competing today and also 172 ringgit prize pool. Our tournament is organized by IRL Asia and partnered by Homie.
Yeah, and our sponsors is going to be Inch Theory, and our co-sponsor is going to be Fengshan Sunway and SpaceX.
Yes, okay, you got that correct, man. I mean, like, that was awesome. I mean, what's your take on the past match? I mean, Execration was winning it. I mean, what's the highlights that you love the most?
Yeah, obviously had to be the 4-man Shockwave at the end there. After getting the Baron buff, you know, just Execration just shut down the Tyrant Gaming there with the 4-man ulti. And then Kaiser just come in there, just sapu everybody, you know, just tap out everybody home, just killing off those 4 people, getting the quadra kill at the end there. And you know, that's fate lah, that's fate. That's gotta be end already lah, you know.
So sapu like vacuum cleaner, is it?
Yeah, just vacuum
like,
cleaner
suck
all
everyone,
Yeah, suck at it. keep it family friendly, huh?
Yeah, you know, like drinking boba tea and it's like something like that. Very pleasurable.
Yeah, it's very pleasurable to see 4-man Shockwave. Like, who doesn't want to see that? Like?
Yes, yes. Of course, like I mean, like I was losing tracks over there. I mean, it was so amazing. Execration has bagged over the victory over Tyrant Gaming. Of course, Tyrant Gaming is one of our finalists from the previous tournament. I mean, it was one hell of a match, you know. But maybe some other, you know, like other than the Shockwave that you remember, you know, maybe other things that you might want to talk about the previous match.
I mean, both teams in terms of macro and micro plays, they are really good. Like both teams' macro is really as you can see just now, they decided to dive Ari at top lane, just hitting that top 1 tier 1 tower, and then Tyrant also answered back with a 2 towers at bottom lane. So both teams are really well
played.
Well played, but both teams are basically.
Okay.
Like they're really good. Okay, at the end of the day, they're really good. I'm not good, so I can't speak on their behalf.
True as well. I mean, like after that, you know what? I mean, the way that things just was going was splendidly. I mean, did you root it for possibly like Execration or Tyrant Gaming in the first place?
I'm more rooting towards Execration, sir, I believe, because Execration did hit the grand finals, but unfortunately was taken back like I think this week. But I really want to see them bounce back. I want to see them getting the grand finals. I want to see them win. So Execration all the way.
I mean, truly a heroic spirit there. I mean, like I gotta say, Marcane, that was a splendid thing. But then again, we're talking about in the next match. Already we are seeing Execration going on, and we're waiting to see if there's any other teams that will be going forward.
We are gonna see it. So here comes the bracket.
Yes.
Well, we got Genesis, Aces actually took down Genesis Esports. Execration again winning against that Tyrant Games last match, and as well as Empire Wild Rift beating up Oligarchs. Pegasus Esports beating Looking for Manager as well. Unfortunately, LF Manager did not win that match against Pegasus, so they will not be getting the manager they deserve. Pegasus, congratulations! All these 4 teams for making the top 4, but only one can win the final, the grand finals.
True as well. I mean, like, yes, as you have mentioned, Marcane, LF Manager was doing incredibly fine in the previous tournament. But what happens right now, we're having 4 top teams that's currently is able going on to the top 4. So we're having MJF Aces, we're having Execration, and of course SV Empire Wild Rift, and your favorite team, Pegasus Esports, or as fancily as I love to call, Pegasports.
Pegasports. Honestly, you know, the higher goes to name your team, you know, Pegasports.
Pegasports. You know, that's the way, you know, we want more fans coming in. So of course, we just do a little bit shout out over here. Of course, to those of you who are watching, don't forget to like, share and subscribe us. Okay, we would like to achieve 10K followers and likes. Right? So if we're able to do so, we'll be having more content, more promos, more videos. Maybe you will do some TikToks, Marcane. Who knows, right?
Maybe lah. But I don't want to count on it. I'm camera shy. Even now I'm already camera shy. I'm shaking my leg, dude.
Okay, it's okay. Don't shake too much. Don't shake your third leg, okay?
Anyways, you also can support us by we also provide supporter badge available for your viewing pleasure if you support us, as well as like if you send us stars, we will also send you a promo video as well. You know, all these 4 teams, you know, like everybody's seen these 4 teams before. Everybody's seen these 4 teams, like, you know, going back each other every week. You also can vote. We have this thing now in the post in the chat now, so you can vote for your favorite team. Who do you think is gonna win? Who do you think is gonna come out on top? Who do you think is gonna take home the championship for today's Summoners Odyssey?
Yes, we're seeing a lot of new We're seeing that, you know what, there's a lot of grand finalists over here. We can see also Pegasus Esports being one of the defending champions. MJF Aces also was also a defending champion once in a while. So we're seeing that will be a tight fight between all of these four. But now again, you know what, we're expecting to see what would happen in the next few minutes. So right now we can just read on the comments, and you know what, I mean, we get like Kamal Hassan saying Pegasus Esports second win, let's go. So there you go. We got one fan voting for Pegasus.
What do you mean one fan? Everybody's talking about Pegasus here.
Really?
Pegasus, go X-Ping. Good luck, Pegasus. You know, a lot of Pegasus fans in the chat right now. Where are the supporters? Where are the other supporters? I don't hear any Execution fans. I don't hear any Empire fans. I don't hear any MJS Aces fans as well. I want to see more Pegasus. I want to see more like these top four teams have more fans. I mean, come out here, try to root for their boys, trying to root for their players. You know, you gotta encourage them, dude. You gotta encourage these players. You know, your energy gotta go to them, and they're gonna be play better. You know.
I love your high spirits, man. I truly believe. Yes, we would like to root for the other teams as well, not just for Pegasport. So for all of you, all of the fans, Execration, MJF Aces, and SV Empire, shout out, cast your votes, and make sure that it is known to all of the teams. All right, and of course, we wanted to make sure that all of you will be able to see them in their greatest performances. So now, cast your votes and shout out in the comments, okay? So yeah, I mean, based on the previous matches that we have seen, like for Pegasus Esports as well, you know, like they have always been doing this all of the approach, which is like a lot of aggressive here and there and going aside. Like there's a brutal side over here, but there's a soft side here as well. You know what? I mean, maybe we should talk more about this. You know, what's your comment on your previous Pegasus Esports, being that one of the defending champions before?
Well, we have to pause on that. We are going into the champ select to see who won the picks and bans.
Now, not mentioning over there, you know what? Over here we have SV Empire to our left. I mean, to my left, to my left, of course. We are having that blind duck. Oh, the ban is a blind duck, blind dude. Okay, it's Lee Sin. And of course, we got Wukong also for the ban. And for Pegasus, we have Ziggs. And we have Akali being the next ban for Pegasus. Okay, and also shout out to Shark420 as well for being in the chats. Of course, not to mention now, we were having a fine lineups over here. So yeah, what's your take on this, man?
Yeah, I mean, just a standard pick. I'm seeing a lot of Oriana so getting picked up over Oriana actually. Or maybe because you know Pegasus already picked Oriana, that's why they have to go for Oriana. So, but Oriana, so you know, dishing out a lot of damage with the stars, with the pedal stars. You know, just really strong contender. As you can see here as well, Pegasus being picking up Ezreal, Lulu. Questionable. I'm not a big fan of Lulu and Ezreal, mainly because Ezreal is a heavy poke champion. It's not much of with the help of Lulu. But you know, you never know what's gonna happen with the Camille, with the Oriana. Big wombo combo on the side of Pegasus here. Empire, pretty strong, you know, pretty fat, pretty tanky.
I mean, like Marcane, I mean, the moment that I have no offense to you, I mean, everyone has their own differing opinions. But the moment that you just said Ezreal, why? I mean, like, just some people over here. But it's okay. I mean, like, you can say things. I mean, I do have agreements that Ezreal might not be good for other people. I mean, like, Ezreal sometimes it doesn't perform with some players, but possibly with PEG Tactical, we'll never know. I mean, like, I mean, based on the lineups today, you know what, as you have mentioned just now, Oriana is one of the most aggressive champions that we've ever seen with the clockwork and everything, right? Yeah. So I guess, you know, it makes sense. I mean, I'm just looking forward. Who's gonna win after this, you know?
I mean, I don't want to be biased here. All right, I'm going to be obviously rooting for the people with the more supporters. Obviously, it's going to be Pegasus Esports coming in clutch. But I believe in my boy Tactical. I know he picks Ezreal. I know he's going to come out on top. So we have to see in the semifinals.
Yes, true as well. I mean, like, So for all of you guys, okay, no worries. We're bringing up the best of right now. So we're seeing that the match is commencing at this very moment. Being that SV Empire is on the blue team and Pegasus Esports going on the red team. So right now we're seeing that, of course, showing the corgi butt for Aurelian Soul. I mean, that's one way to flex up.
That's the most BM family friendly emote you can have in
BM, okay. Unfortunately, I don't know what that means. But then again, yes, we're seeing that, you know, like 1-3-1. This is always like, I mean, like the chef always say, 1-3-1 strategy is going on, and Pegasus is going for it. I mean, your favorite team is currently going on quite strong right here by going on with the Bramblebite. I mean, like, you know what? It's quite sturdy over here, you know?
Yeah, each team just going for like each other's buff. Horizontal jungle once again, not trying to go for more. Just trying to get a little bit of edge in each side of the jungle. Just want to clear the wave at mid as well. But they are gonna scrap it out. They're gonna give love tap to each other. You know, hi bye, shake hands, bye bye. You know, that's how it is.
True as well. I mean, like, well, when we got happened over here, all of them just being aggressively poking one another, as you just have mentioned. I mean, like that is a great deal. You know, that's what's going to happen if they wanted to play a little bit of a safe approach, but they're just going inside. You know what? I'm just gonna tap you over there, and then we're just gonna see who's gonna win over these trading blows. All right. So you know what? I mean, like from the way that I'm seeing right now, they're currently enjoying themselves, just clearing the waves. And what's happening? We're seeing that Pegasus is currently on a lead, just 100 gold, not really mentioning. I mean, but currently right now we're seeing that Gragas, okay, is just going inside. It's not Gragas, it's Alistar actually going to shoot for Ezreal, and Ezreal is going on with the Essence Flux. And currently right now, as we are going, as Olaf currently claims the first blood on Alistar, as we are seeing at the moment, the riposte from Fiora currently claims of a double kill for Ezreal and also the other enemy team. Wow, what a match. That's a 2-on-2 right now, currently right now, but we are seeing if that is able to be contested at this moment. So of course, there's 2 deaths more for blue team. Yes, and has slain the enemy for Lulu and Orianna. So now SV Empire is 4 kills ahead of Pegasus.
I'm not quite sure how Lulu died there. Maybe it's a casket, but dying to Gragas there, that was a 4 for 3, I believe, in the side of Empire here. But well played for Empire to actually catch those 2 people as well. Camille's gonna go down with, gonna hop in onto onto Gragas here, but Gragas is gonna body slam away, trying to get away from it. Trying to get the crab here, but not quite catch it as well. Pegasus is gonna secure the crab. Not trying to go for anything else anymore. Just go back to lane and farm. Not doing anything at the moment.
Yeah, true. I mean, being that Pegasus has already claimed on the Rift Scuttler that moment, you know, gaining vision on that very river. So now we are seeing that there's a contest between the 2 champions in the mid lane, Lulu and Ezreal, and of course between Alistar and I'm not seeing, it's Kaisa over there. And of course, true shot barrage by Ezreal. I'm not sure why is he doing that, but by Lulu is currently right now parading over that side on the river, and of course possibly trying to take a knock on the blue team's jungle. But now we are seeing that all of them is currently right now going for the blue sentinel and smited. I think it's smited quite impressively by one of the teams. I mean, I'm not sure.
By Gragas.
Is Gragas got it? Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
I'm pretty sure Gragas smited it to secure it, because on the side of Pegasus, they don't have vision in the brush, so they just smited it lah. And for Empire side here, great secure there by Gragas.
Yeah.
But, unfortunately, you know, like Pegasus kind of waste time just going into the jungle, not getting it at the end of the day. But they did get a little bit of vision here on the side, on the river side. So everybody just resetting because they know that Dragon's gonna be up, so they're going to go for it.
As you have mentioned, the Dragon's going to be out. So of course, this is a Cloud Dragon. So of course, possibly, skeptically speaking, it's one of the most inferior dragons. But wait ahead, I always feel like even though it might be inferior, it always possibly able to give a movement speed to all of the dragons, to all of the team members. So now we're seeing SV Empire goes again for the Cloud Dragon, and Pegasus not seemingly want to contest on this, giving attention to the mid lane. And of course, the first dragon has already been slain by the blue team. And of course, we're seeing Alistar going inside, going for the Pulverize, but no, They dashed, and now is one dash away. I mean, one dash left. I mean, there's no dash already for Lulu. So right now, I see Olaf is in the middle of that gang, and what happens is right now is that one people will die, and of course, it's Gragas already claiming Gragas. No, Olaf claimed Gragas. Aurelion Sol goes in and claims Olaf at the moment. So right now, we are seeing that all of them is escaping from the route, and of course, leaving behind that SV Empire is 5 kills ahead from Pegasus.
Oh, well played there from Olaf just to go in, but unfortunately, trying to go for more. Unfortunately, just dying to Aurelion Sol there. Great run by Aurelion Sol just to come up from bottom, just shoving the bottom wave and just helping it out. Right now, they're not doing much. They just again just keep farming, but they are in. They're quite behind in gold, but not even 1k gold. It's not big enough of an advantage lead. So Empire have to actually be more aggressive to get if they want to win this game.
True as well. I mean, like, I believe that your opinion is true and well over here. But of course, we are seeing that Kaisa and Alistar is going in quite an aggressive approach over here. But no, it has been already zoned by Pegasus champions over here. So we're just seeing that the Rift Herald will be spawning in the next 10 seconds, actually less than 10 seconds right now. So is it going to be a contest between Pegasus or SV Empire? And as we can see right now, both of the teams, both of Kaisa and Alistar, is currently trying to zone Ezreal and Lulu from going towards the attention on the Rift Herald. I mean, this is going pretty much very well. 70% health already on Rift Herald, and so true shot barrage by Ezreal. And what's happening right now is that currently focusing on that very champion, and Olaf finally strikes Kaisa and claims his life. So what's happening at the moment is that Aurelion Sol and all of the teams from SV Empire could not encounter this backlash, and of course all of the teams have to stand around, losing one champion short. So at this moment, I believe that Pegasus will be able to go for with this uncontested Rift Herald, Shelly, if you may. And then we can see that one Aurelion Sol has already claimed Camille at this moment with his ult. So now the Rift Herald has already been claimed.
Camille there can actually kill. Camille there trying to go for more, but just dying out short there. Not quite killing off Fiora there. Fiora was actually that was not Fiora. That was sorry, that was Aurelion Sol. So yeah, already there trying to go for Fiora, but not quite get the mark there. Having barrier on the side of Fiora. Fiora is a little bit too tanky. Grasp of Root actually saves her there. But both summoners like used here from the side of bottom side here. Fiora losing both summoners. Orianna also losing both summoners. It's not the worst. It's not the worst for Fiora. It's not the worst for Orianna as well. But the next team fight is gonna be dicey.
Dicey as that do we as whatever it is. But then again, I truly believe that this is going to be hard for one of the teams right now, because we can see that SV Empire has already get 6 kills ahead with the Cloud Dragon on their side. Ging also being the Goldie, also 1,000 ahead of them. You know what? I mean, it's going to be a harder contest if the next Dragon going to respawn, as I think that's what they are going to do. I think neither of them is going for the objective gaming, and that's what I have already predicted. In 30 seconds left, the Ocean Dragon will be spawning right now. I mean, speaking about the contest right now, who are we going to think who's going to take this Ocean Dragon this time?
I think Empire did have a lot of vision right now, even with the crab shot. He's gonna go down bottom side. Orianna's gonna hit the shockwave, landing none right there. Blue team's gonna kill Orianna. I think he's gonna kill Olaf here, but no, Olaf is gonna eat the first and say, hey, it's not gonna be enough. Aurelion Sol trying to hit the stun, but not quite hit the mark. Stack Ultimatum is gonna go onto Aurelion Sol. Aurelion Sol is gonna die, but not quite. He's gonna jump onto Aurelion Sol again, trying to kill Aurelion Sol, but no! Camille's gonna get knocked up though. He's gonna go down. For the side of Pegasus. Empire winning that fight.
Yes, man, that is completely correct. I mean, 2 kills ahead for SV Empire right now, and so we are seeing that now it will be able to be contest for the Ocean Dragon. So right now, wow, that was a spectacular match given by SV Empire. Pegasus is currently right now in a tight spot. Don't you think so, Marcane?
Yeah, like 3k is not going to be a lot, but it's a small little advantage. They got to snowball. They might snowball this to the end of the game. But it's going to be really dicey for Pegasus to come back from this, actually.
Are you losing hope now?
I'm losing. You can't do this to me, dude. You can't do this to me. I support my boy Ezreal. But anyways, Olaf's going to go jump Alistar here. Alistar's going to go down the side of Empire here. Also going to kill Gragas. Gragas is going to eat the fruit, but not enough. Camille here trying to kill steal, I believe. Killing Gragas here. 2 kills on the side of Pegasus, and I think it's going to be a top tower.
Yes, that was a nice counter given by Pegasus, and now they're just 1 kill short ahead of SV Empire. But now we are seeing that they're currently going to demolish on the top turret, and now they have 2 turrets ahead destroyed. So now that is one advantage that Pegasus can use in order to clear off all of the wave now, since they are already 1 tower short. I mean, actually 2 towers short for SV Empire, the Wild Rift. I mean, speaking from what we have seen just now, Pegasus was incredibly strong right now. I have no idea that they could actually give a counter back. Usually at this moment, most of the team has already been snowballed, as you have mentioned. But now Pegasus giving out a very strong reinforcement over here. I just can't help to see if what will happen in the end, you know, what will be happening to both of the teams. Are they going to fall? Are they going to gain victory? What will happen? We don't know. But right now Baron is alive, and now we're just seeing that all of them is just clearing the waves. Being that Gragas is currently on the top lane and Fiora is currently at the bottom lane right now. I mean, like, Marcane, this is so spectacular. I'm just speechless what's going on right now, man.
Yeah, I mean, as you can see again, 3k is not going to be enough, you know. Pegasus is really strong. Alistar is going to disturb Lulu's back here, but not quite enough to kill, I believe. Alistar is going to clap hands, you know, shake hands like, hey, I'm dipping out, alright. Lulu here, he wants to go back here. He wants to reset. Because Baron is alive. They don't want to give out Baron as well. Camille here. And you can see in minimap, everybody is resetting as a team. Well played from Pegasus' side here to recall as a team.
True as well.
I think Empire as well also know that they have to farm up. They have to push the lane. Because Baron is going to be up soon. Camille here trying to go for Fiora, but you know, Camille knows that something is up. Something is up around here. Huh?
Yes, of course. But now we're seeing Camille just using her second skill, going on again and again, trading blows, where it's just expected by Fiora, knowing that Alistar is there to assist her. I mean, like, this is just wow. I mean, like, amazingly knowing that SV Empire is having a headstrong game right now, clearing all of the waves. Now we are seeing some objective gaming at this very moment. And now we're seeing that Gragas is going there, throwing the explosive cast. You know what? That's actually the ult. I'm sorry. The barrel explosion. I think so. That's the first skill. But then again, yes. What's happening right now is that they're actually just taking chill, strategizing with one another, just chilling with one another. What's in the next step? You know, it's already 12 minutes ahead. I mean, like, you know what? And see, Ezreal is just going on with the true shot barrage over and over again. Because I think the reason why is because of the cooldown is very, very short for him, and that's the reason why he keeps on using it over and over again. But now we're seeing the Infernal Drake is going to spawn in the next 20 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows that Infernal Drake is going to be very important. Everybody's going to reset real quick to just get the dragon. My voice just cracked. I'm hitting puberty again.
It's okay, bro. No worries. It's okay. It doesn't. Maybe it's a second puberty, and maybe you'll grow taller again next day. But then again, we're just seeing about it. You know, 3 seconds left for the next dragon, and we already see Pegasus already head on with the next approach. And we are seeing that while they are focusing on that, Fiora is currently trying to focus on the next turn. And wow, what's happening? Olaf finally going on, and finally the Ezreal gets to slay the Infernal Dragon. And what happened is Olaf finally slaying the dragon and going on. Hextech ultimatum by Camille and going on again. And of course, Ezreal finally focus Alistar, and Orena gets the kill on Kai'Sa, being that 3 kills on SV Empire RR. While in the moment, Fiora is currently backdooring at this very moment.
Yeah, that was just 3 kills and not a single death on Pegasus' side. Well played from Pegasus, just to kite it out, just to get the Infernal Dragon as well. Looks like he's going for Baron. And go for Baron. Fiora trying to disturb them, trying to get the Baron as well, trying to just maybe kill off 2 people, but Olaf's got to smite it as well. Fiora's just gonna hit the nearest champion to him, but Fiora's not gonna live. No, he's gonna live. He got the Guardian Angel to support him, but although that Gragas did die, it's questionable, but they have to get the Baron. They have to come back for the team, for the side of Team Vampire. They know that they need the Baron to survive there, but unfortunately, Pegasus with his quick hands did take the Baron at the end.
Quick hands, huh?
Quick.
How quick are their hands?
Very quick. Very quick.
But then again,
at least they didn't flash. They didn't fat finger the flash. I mean, they don't have flash, but
yeah. I mean, like, you know what, but from what I'm seeing right now, Pegasus is only just 2 towers right now that they gain, and even though they may able to go though. But Alistar is currently right now being in the center of the attention with a true shot barrage going on again, and what we're seeing, Kaisa is currently just poking and poking and poking, and of course with the Void Seeker being over there, and what is happening is that Aurelion Sol is just coming in, of course with the Baron buff, they're much stronger and much durable and much more resistant, and so we see that both of the team champions are unscathed. But who knows what will be the time that they will be contending again with one another, as we are seeing that the minions from Pegasus is currently moving forward and being cleared by Gragas.
Yeah, I mean, there's a 4v4 at bottom lane.
I'm sorry if that shot.
Yeah, that was Ezreal. Yeah, as you can see, they're very confident. Even Ezreal, tactical, very confident in his play, in his Ezreal. He's getting the mid tower here. Aurelion Sol comes in with the big boy stun, hitting one, hitting Olaf here. Not quite doing a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And they start looking for a gank here, but not quite. But you know, Pegasus kind of knows that. Oh, it's Alistar, he's gonna make a big play, I'm gonna die. Please ward that, please ward that, please.
True, I mean, I look at that. I mean, like, Alistar was just going inside, but trying to do something. But Aurelion Sol had to use the static in order to keep alive, but being killed by Olaf is not a happy thing for him. But what is happening right now is that Camille is just going inside with GA by Fiora. But of course, if she managed to stay alive, Hextech Ultimatum by Camille. And of course, Olaf gains domination towards Gragas. And what happens right now is already 3 champions short from SV Empire WR. My spit is just spitting up, and now we can see that all of the towers from inhibitor turret has already been destroyed, and we are seeing that one of the person is currently being ganged, and now we're seeing collapse, but no, the GA has already been used by Fiora, and what we're seeing right now is Kaisa is countering again with her ult, and what's happening, Camille again claims another enemy, Fiora and Kaisa kills Orianna, and what happens is that they are able to do so, and now that just leaves Lulu is the sole champion that is in the match, leaving behind 4 champions short for Pegasus, and now we are seeing that all of the SV Empire now is just waiting for the death time. I mean, that was a splendid match.
What a defense by Fiora and Kaisa there to just shut down those 3 major targets on Pegasus. I think Pegasus was almost winning the game. It was very close to just winning the game. But then great defense there by Kaisa and Fiora. They were like, dude, hold it. We're gonna be out in 10 seconds. Just hold it. And they did, killing off 2 priority targets, leaving Lulu. But Lulu can't do anything. Lulu's gonna hit the tower. He's not gonna do a lot of damage. That's why she's gonna recall back. She's gonna regroup. They know that Dragon's gonna be up in 4 seconds. They know that Baron's gonna be up in 10 seconds. So, you know, both teams now have 2 objectives, whether they want to go for each other. Take it away.
Yes. Thank you very much. Did not expect that coming from Pegasus, coming from SV Empire WR with such a formidable defense. And now we are seeing that the Elder Mountain Dragon is currently available for the kill. And now we are seeing that all of them wanted to contest for this. Will they be able to steal from SV Empire? Will they be able to do so? But then again, the Olaf finally slayed the Elder Dragon. And what's happening right now? Camille is just going inside, and we can see what a match. All of them has been jukes. And of course, Ezreal finally claimed the bull. And Ezreal claims to get a double kill for Kaisa, leaving behind 3 champions only from SV Empire W. Is this gonna be a blitzkrieg approach coming from Pegasus? And of course, using the first kill, Gragas is currently trying to zone them out. But no, it's not going to be a successful attempt, is it? But now they're just waiting inside their sanctuary, inside their base, seeing that if they can finally counter this just as successful as Kaisa and Fiora just now. As if Fiora is currently just attacking. And of course, when it's seeing Olaf is currently just keeping on targeting Nexus and again until they claim their victory. Wow, congratulations to Pegasports.
Yeah, well played there from Pegasports to secure the dragon there. Just keeping away the enemy's jungler, just securing it, knowing that they're gonna win the game. Well played from Pegasus side, as well played as well as the Empire to defend those with those 2 champions to defend those against the other 3 champions. We are gonna see the stats. From both games right now.
Bro, shout out to Olaf. I've already expected this. Olaf was one bruiser, one hell of a bruiser. I saw him, he just used his ult, and not to mention Lulu just keep on casting her ult on him, making him just formidable, making him just so strong, so defensive and offensive at the same time. And no wonder that people just so afraid of Olaf right now. Not to mention with PEG Tactical Ezreal, you know, with his true shot barrage, was so damaging, you know? He was so powerful with his true shot barrage, and the skill CD was so short, and he just keeps on spamming it over and over again. I mean, like, that was amazing, man, coming from Pegasus Esports.
Yeah, I mean, Olaf almost finishing his items there. Yeah, you can see again, Ezreal 32k, You know, I'm sorry I doubted you. You know, maybe Ezreal is good against me, Lulu. I'm sorry I doubted you, Tactical. But you know, I believed in you. I believe you. I know. You know, Olaf as well. You know, doing a lot of damage, much more damage than Orianna as well. Orianna just dishing out, just defending Olaf here, just giving him a speed boost, trying to go for the back lines. Kai'Sa as well here on the side of Empire, dishing a lot of damage. Fiora also, Fiora and Gragas as well. Orianna also not quite doing much impact, probably because that he doesn't get his item yet, and he's really behind in terms of.
Right now, and so we're seeing that again. SV Empire finalized that with a double kill, slaying Ezreal and also if I'm not Olaf. So that was a fine match given, and now it's a 2v2 by both of the teams. That was amazing, and now it's just finalized again, a 4v3 by SV Empire. That was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, they know that they're gonna be up here soon. You know, Gragas gotta take the Baron. Dragon, sorry. You gotta take the Dragon. You know, this is a clean fight from Pegasus here, just to kill target targets, which is Gragas. But you know, already sort of answered back by killing Olaf here. They know that they can't go for any more, as both two members on the side of Empire's low. So I'm just gonna back off real quick. Here, great catch on the Gragas here, but not quite killing Gragas. Instead, going for the Kai'Sa.
Yes.
They know that Kai'Sa is a priority target. That's why going back in the line. This is really smart for in the side of Camille here on the Pegasus side. Empire not quite saving his saving the the carries. You know, Kai'Sa just going in, killing off. Oh, never mind. JK didn't kill off Olaf there. Ezreal had to flash there.
And
also
of course, we're seeing Camille currently right now trying to do a hashtag ultimatum on Aurelion Sol, but not able to do so because of Alistar's very formidable defense right here. Alistar, our most favorite bull, is being slaughtered again by Olaf. I mean, that was amazing, you know. I mean, seeing that again, see Camille just go securing the kill for them, and see what's happening is Ezreal just keep on slaying the Infernal Dragon, making them having one dragon buff for themselves, and seeing what Camille is just going on with the hashtag ultimatum and making sure Corki gets the kill. But no, it's actually Ezreal that gets the kill on that one. And of course, we can see Baron Nashor has already been claimed by the red team. I mean, it was amazing seeing all of these teams just unravel before us. That was awesome. You know, Pegasus, I mean, your boys are completely splendid at this very moment.
You know, they're not afraid. They're not afraid to die. They're not afraid to go in. You know, just a great two-man shockwave by Orianna here, just to secure those two priority targets, which is Alistar and Gragas, killing them both first and finishing off Aurelion Sol. I think this is the play where like Kai'Sa and Fiora defended well in the base, I believe.
Yes, and of course, while guys, I think we're having some technical difficulties at this very moment. But then again, we're just going on. It's already been resolved, and now what's going on is right now we are seeing that all of it going on is that it's a very fine defense given by SV Empire right now, and we are seeing that. Was amazing, and gaining him the double kill, slaying Kai'Sa, and not to mention that one that Alistar as well. And so we can see that all of the finish line over here. I mean, like, it's just amazing, you know?
Yeah, I mean, the Kai'Sa and Fiora actually did so much damage, did so much for the team, but unfortunately it did not quite work out there on the side of Empire. But Pegasus did come out on top at the end. Really, really nice play from both teams. You know, unfortunately, Empire, you still have another chance. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after that, maybe next week. But you know, don't count yourself out. Just don't discourage yourself. Being top 4 in this kind of environment is really, really good for it already. True. So let's go on a break.
Yes. Okay, alright guys, we're going on for a break right now, 10 minutes, and we will be just stay tuned with us. Thank you very much guys. Peace.
Hey, I'm Noisy Boy, also known as K. Alright, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, okay. Actually, sebenarnya saya minat dalam bidang e-sports sejak zaman CSGO. Korang mesti pernah dengar zaman CSGO kan? Yes, time tu kita orang main dengan kawan-kawan. So, much later, Mobile Legends pula yang keluar. Mobile Legends was way more fun. It's a short game, interesting, it's best played with friends, and it's a mobile game. Siapa tak nak main? Main je lah. Yes, so kita orang main Mobile Legends, we played in tournaments. Yes, we win some, we lose some. But that's the nature of the game. Who just wants to win? You need to lose to learn some. So after that, I thought to myself, how can I enhance my career in esports industry? So that's where I found an opening as a producer in EGG Network. Yes, EGG Network is a gaming channel in Astro, and that's where I started working to grow my career. And I was way more happier after joining EGG Network because I was the producer for this MPL MYSG first season. We initiated the season with Munton, and I was very happy to work on a game that I love playing myself. So, as you can see, when you love gaming, there's an opportunity for you to grow. There's a place for you to build yourself up, not just in a gaming career, but as a sideline as well. So, that's where I stopped EGG and I started working in IRL. Currently, I am in IRL. IRL is a gaming company that brings out more out of me. Yes, we do organize more tournaments. I am the TriCaster producer here. I'm the head of the TriCaster producer as a matter of fact. And I can't wait to see you join our tournaments. Not just in Mobile Legends, but in other games as well. We'll be coming out with more games for you to play. More exciting tournaments with exciting prize pools. Drop by to say hello if you all are joining us, you know. Can't wait.
Welcome to Wild Rift. First blood. The enemy team has slain the dragon. Rampage. You are unstoppable. Victory.
Hai, saya Muhammad Nur Syakir bin Ismail ataupun lebih dikenali sebagai Syak. Saya, orang kata pengalaman saya dulu lah. Pengalaman saya bekerja dalam industri e-sport ni bermula daripada cyber cafe. Di mana saya bekerja di cyber cafe dan hari-hari saya main game. Bila main game ni kita tahulah orang edit game ni macam mana, hari-hari kena main juga game tu. Lepas tu saya dapat peluang macam join event crew untuk tournament-tournament yang ada dekat Malaysia ni ya. So saya tak ada terikat dengan mana-mana company ke, tak kerja full time dengan orang. Saya as a freelancer je. So di mana freelancer ni saya bekerja dengan company-company yang besar, orang kata lebih orang kenal sekarang macam TGC, Orange Esport, Mushroom. Semua ni kita orang mereka ni akan anjurkan tournament yang besar, tengok pada game apa yang dia buat, saya akan jadi macam event crew dia orang. So saya pun macam shock lah. Aku pun dah jadi macam Sting aku lah.
Sting aku. Yahoo! Yahoo!
So bila di mana dalam tahun lepas, hujung tahun lepas, saya ada kawan saya ajak, Syak, aku ada satu tempat baru ni, IRL Asia. So kata okey, boleh, aku boleh join, tak ada masalah. So aku pun datang masuk IRL Asia. So aku tahu IRL Asia ni adalah multi-tainment company. Dia bukan fokus on e-sport je. dia ada macam-macam. Dia ada macam-macam. Dia ada orang kata dari segi music industry, music industry, kau boleh main gitar, main piano. Kau boleh jadi penyanyi, kau boleh jadi pengubah lagu, kau boleh jadi producer lagu. So aku pun tak lama lagi akan jadi penyanyi, tak silap aku rasa. Apa lagi? IRL Asia. Aku dah masuk dalam ni, aku antara salah satu produk daripada IRL Asia. So apa lagi? Mainlah join yang kita orang sekali. IRL menjemput anda.
Back with Summoners Odyssey. My name is Chef.
My name is Ghost.
Yes, and today we had 32 teams and now down to just 2. We are in the grand finals of Summoners Odyssey, and we're going to be able to see probably either a 2-time champion or a new champion today.
Yes, and of course, not to mention, our tournament is organized by IRL Asia and partnered by Homie.
And then we are also sponsored by Inch Theory and co-sponsored by Just Sunway and PX.
Yes.
So let's talk a bit about the sponsors a bit.
Sure.
So IRL Asia is a multi-tainment channel. We do music, games, education as well. So if you're interested in any of those fields, please do check IRL Asia out. If you're maybe an up-and-coming singer, or if you want to get into more of the education style, maybe e-learning or whatever, please do check IRL Asia out. They can help. They will be able to maybe pique your interest a bit and of course, Homie. If you need a place to stay, Subang, JB, Sunway area, please do check them out. They have really great places for you to check out, for you to stay in. In the meantime, you're home away from home.
Yes, and of course, not to mention Inch Theory, also being an interior design company, if I may say so, yeah? And of course, if you're able to do anyone interior designing, you can handle it to Inch Theory. I am so sorry, I'm burping right now. But then again, yes, we're going on to the next co-sponsors, Pengcha Sunway. If you happen to be a little bit bored with bubble teas, with milk teas, no worries. You can go for a refreshing fruity drink. And for our PayX, we also have a one-stop solution payment.
One-stop payment solution.
One-stop payment solution. I keep mischecking that. But then
if you are making a chat marketplace, if you want to have, if you just need your way to get recurring payments as well, please do. You can use PayX to get to suffice for that situation. And of course, with that, how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling...
You okay?
Well, production say I have to look at the camera.
Aiyo.
Just at the moment I was about to
I
talk.
thought you're just flexing in like the mirror, I'm looking pretty good today lah. I think I'm looking damn handsome today lah. A bit lancy lah, I must say for myself. Come on man, I'm standing here too man. Let me have some glory as well. But I mean, for me, I feel like today's teams have been showing up amazing. Pegasus, like the last game, just showing up. They were a bit shaky in the early game, but of course, what won't be shaky is the brackets. We're going to be able to see who will they be facing up in the grand finals. We'll have Pegasus Esports on the right side. Who are they facing? Yeah, Execration. So Execration, they have finally made it to the grand finals for the first time. Actually, they have beaten out the previous returning champions, MGF Aces, to get here.
True as well. And now we are seeing if MJF Execration are able to contend for the next defending champion, which is Pegasus Esports. So now we're just saying, is it a defending champion or is it a one-time champion?
I mean, when they've won before, I will just say they're defending champion.
Defending champion,
yeah.
Is it? So right now we're just seeing Execration and Pegasus Esports that's going on. There was a splendid fight before this. I mean, like Pegasus Esports defeating Execration with a fine deal. Not to mention that the last team that they were fighting as well were was so intense. I mean, like the way that happened. I mean, it was SV Empire decided to defend themselves, but then again and again, we're seeing Pegasus just fly away with flying colors. And of course, we're seeing that was an amazing tactic being given by Pegasus.
I mean, they have a player named Tactical, so of
Yeah.
course they need the tactics,
Of
lah.
course,
They need
and-
the tactics. I mean, he's also one of the star players of the tournament, of their team. He has been showing amazing prowess on the marksman role.
Yeah.
Like with the Ezreals, we have seen him play Ezreal. We've seen him play Jhin
Yeah,
the
yeah.
other time too. So he has a very wide champion pool for this tournament, of course. And I'm just so excited. Of course, this grand finals is gonna be a best of 3. So the team has to win 2 games to actually get the championship. And right now, we're gonna get into the picks. So what are the bans here?
Big bands, and of course, from Execration, we will be having Akali and Gragas being banned. And for Pegasus, it will be Ziggs and Ola.
Oh, I don't want to make that joke.
Oh,
I don't steal Neon joke here, but Execration, given the opportunity, they will be getting the Lee Sin for themselves to be snagging it immediately. Lee Sin still a very strong pick in this tournament. So Pegasus counters right back with a very strong combo. Jarvan and Orianna able to get the shockwave and able to get the cataclysm, getting the big combo wombos here. But Pegasus, surprisingly, they just go in with the Lux support and the Jinx marksman. So very surprising there. I feel like this is just more of them just feeling so confident they can win with the Jinx here.
I was astonished to see. I'm surprised to see that, I thought that Tactical is going to use Ezreal again, just like in the previous match. But now again, it's not just that. It's going to be a double duo aggressive approach coming from the bottom lane with Jinx and Lux. And not to mention, of course, we're having Execration going with the standard approach, with the standard selection of champions over here. But I'm amazed to see that there's Jinx. And how much do we see Jinx most of the time, Chef?
I mean, we've been seeing her popping up once in a while. When the teams, they don't want to pick up the Corki, they don't want to pick up the Kai'Sa. Like this game, there's the Kai'Sa, but there's no Corki. Once again, no Ezreal. Those champions are still decent. Corki is very strong. Ezreal, I feel like, is slightly stronger than a Jinx at the moment, but Jinx, she does have issues when it comes to her range. She has to use her rocket form to get the extra range. But with that, if she does get the farm, she will be able to run over the opponent team, especially with the passive getting the reset, right?
True.
With the movement speed. So she does need a lot of farm. So I'm a bit worried, but honestly, Tactical has been playing it amazing so far. And I wouldn't be surprised if he does still perform very well. But of course, we are going to be getting into the first game of the grand finals. Execration versus Pegasus. Execration on the blue team and Pegasus on the red team.
Yes, and of course, we are seeing right now, all of the teams are so excited to be meeting with one another. Seeing that, we are seeing that Braum is currently with Kai'Sa in the middle. Of course, it's now Ahri in the Dragon lane. So I'm just seeing that there's one fine, safe approach over here from both of the teams. And as well as I can say again, it's just the usual Fiora Camille fight again at the top lane. Yeah, so they're maybe trading blows with one another. And of course, Jinx decided, not only that, that was a shout out to that glorious Jinx skin. All right, I love that skin a lot. Okay, so Tactical have decided to deny this Scar's Bloom this time, so that is one disadvantage a bit for Execration if they were able to if they wanted to use it to deward it. But then again, it seems like it's a little bit slow over here. So what's going to happen after this?
We do see an engage by Camille, so aggressive early on. Fiora by nature should be able to be more favored in this matchup, but Camille, Ray on the Camille being so aggressive at the end, he does take some damage, so the trade is almost barely even, maybe still ahead for the Fiora side. I can't read Korean, so I don't really know what his name means, but...
장난하세요.
Shut up!
장난이세요.
The production gave me free false information there, but it's okay. Pegasus, they will be just farming up, trying to get the early lead. They're not really able to get the aggression maybe until Jarvan or Orianna get their ultimates. We do see some damage coming onto the Kai'Sa here, getting hit by the Lux bind right there. So still very slow game, no kills yet, almost 2 minutes in, and this is more, I feel it favors more to Pegasus than really to execration there.
True as well. I mean, I have to see that while Jarvan is currently clearing the Crux, Ari is currently noticing that Jarvan is currently at his space, at her space. So now we are seeing that both of Kaisa and Braum is currently just playing it very safe in the mid lane, and now we're just seeing both of the teams, you know, like both of the players from Execration, Pegasus, Fiora and Camille is just trading blows with one another. But this, you know, as usual, I would have predicted it will change when the first dragon spawn.
Yeah, and it looks like there might be a dive attempt in the top side. We do see Braum and Lee Sin hovering in the lane, but Camille will be able to play it safely right there. So very good awareness coming from her. She does have the ward near the brush. It's slightly outside the brush, so it's not going to be in the brush, but she will be spotting out the members of Execration there. But we do also see Jarvan as well trying to rotate to the top side, but he doesn't seem to be able to get anything here. As still another slow pace game, no kills attempts yet. 3 minutes in, and the dragon will be spawning in just a minute.
Yes, of course. I can see that possibly Renji Abarai might have to do with the ganks right now if she is able to. But at this very moment, Orianna is using the Scryer's Bloom in order to gain vision over that side, seeing that if there's any enemy who attempts a little bit face check here and there. So we're seeing that Execration and Pegasus is just playing a little bit well there. You know, I mean, like at this moment, I'm just seeing that possibly they're just having a chit chat between one another. But no, it's 30 seconds left before the first dragon. And
yes, this dragon is very, very important. The strongest dragon in the game by far, even excluding the Elder Dragons, of course. But having the Inferno Drake here is going to propel their lead even higher. Like both teams, they want this damage. Pegasus needs this damage for their combo. Execration wants to get the damage on the Fiora, on the Kaisa as well. And not to mention the Ari too, they are able to get so much damage. But we do see an engage near the Dragon Pit. They will go on to the Jarvan there as Execration. They're trying to secure the vision. They are going to go on to Wrath on the Orianna. She will fall. First blood for Execration's side, and now they're a man up for this dragon fight. But it looks like Pegasus, they want to start the dragon here. They are going to be starting it up, dealing some damage. But Execration, they're one man up. They're going to go in with the Dragon Kick on the back. Lux has to flash out. But we see in the front, Jarvan will get the kill onto the Braum, but will immediately fall to the Kaisa too. And Kaisa trying to finish off the dragon, and she does. She will get the dragon, and it looks like Execration, they want to run away from this. Kaisa is super low, but no, she just goes back in with the ultimate. So aggressive that Lux does not have enough mana to continue this fight in Execration. They win that fight very, very convincingly with the dragon kill and a 3-for-2 kill.
Heads up, Pegasus. I mean, that was amazing. Execration was able to slay the Fire Dragon, and not only that, able to get them 4 kills ahead of Pegasus. I mean, that was wow. Alright, Execration really shows that they mean business, you know, at this very moment. You know, I mean, at this very moment, Pegasus will have a really hard time because, as we have mentioned before, it's the Infernal Drake, my man. Infernal Drake has been known for its buffs, strong buffs with more of attack damage, and now we can see that Execration is currently going ahead and trying to go for the turret. Not only that, they are currently also invading on the Pegasus jungle side. And now what's happening right now is all of them is trying grouping over there. Camille with the first shield, and of course going to the redemption. And what's happening right now, all of them 4 versus 3 peoples right now. And of course we're seeing Lee Sin steps ahead, try to jukes from the scene, and of course 4 of the team managed to go, not 4 of the team, 4 of the players decided to just leave them away.
Yeah, and I mean, a very failed attempt by Pegasus there. Execration had to spend 2 flashes just to get away from that gank attempt, but really unfortunately, we did see Braum whipping the ultimate there, trying just to be safe, just to be a little bit safe, thinking that Pegasus are still going to try to go in. So preemptive play, it's going to work out. Execration do not lose a single man here, and they're already trying to group up for this Rift Herald fight. We do see a start by the Lee Sin. Look at Jarvan just going in, trying to get set up a Cataclysm, get the 1-man Cataclysm, but Kaisa just runs away. Jarvan will fall in the back. Ultimatum coming up from Camille. Camille will try to flash away as Lee Sin was trying to chase her down. She will be able to survive this, and the Rift Herald is so low. Are Pegasus going to be able to steal it? No. Execration, they are going to be able to secure the second objective, the Rift Herald for themselves, and they also get another constellation kill on the Jarvan. So really well played from them. 3,000 goal lead by them.
That's one kill ahead for Execration for this time. And not only that, as you have mentioned, Chef, they have also secured Shelly at this moment. So this is going to be one tough fight. Not only they have the Fire Dragon, but also they have Shelly right now. If they were able to just put this momentum into a good advantage, you know, they will be able to just pinpoint where will be the exact place to put this Shelly. And now being able to clear the turret at this very moment. So now we're seeing Execration just playing it safe, you know, just taking a look if they're able to just push a bit, just like Ari over there is just slowly just poking the top turret at this very moment. But now again we see two champions currently right now being stunned by Lux, and of course Lee Sin goes ahead doing the dash, and what happens, of course Kaisa managed to kill Lux at this very moment, and of course Lee Sin currently going inside with the first kill. That's a Sonic skill over there, and of course managing to get one kill. Execration made a very great job over here.
I mean, they did get to pick off the Lux there. The Lux walking unknowingly, knowing that there's so many people in that brush. They're waiting for someone to pounce on as Execration. They'll secure another turret, the first turret of the game for themselves. Another kill as well, so the goal lead is even going to be more significant. 5,000 gold, and the Dragon is also about to spawn. They're already grouping up. They're not even trying to reset here. Maybe, I think that Execration should just get this loop up here. Just try to reset. I'm pretty sure they have so much gold waiting in their bank. They need to spend it too. But it looks like Pegasus, they're already ready. They're already walking right there. Execution, I feel like they took way too long to try to reset here. Now Kaisa, it's going to be very late to the fight. Pegasus, they're in position. They have the items going. They are going to be spotted by the ward. But it looks like they're unsure of where the Execution members are, but they're already in the base. They are not in the pit. They have not started it, and that just shows how strong Vision is in this fight. So we can see already Pegasus, they are gonna realize there's no one in the pit, and Execration right now, they are gonna get in position here.
Yes, true as well. And so we will see that they're currently very successfully zoning out, Execration able to zone out Pegasus from trying to retrieve the Cloud Dragon. Of course, as we have mentioned, a very nice ult from Brown, being able to zone them out. And what Kaisa just made an ulti over there and just able to kill Jarvan in the process. And what happens is Lee Sin able to kill Orianna as well, and Fiora contested for another kill as well. And that 3 kills ahead for Execration. My God, bak kata pepatah Melayu, masukkan ng kambing mengembek, masukkan harimau, matilah kau. Okay, so right now we are seeing that one turret is currently now is being held, and we see the Rift Herald has already been summoned, and now we are seeing that what a fine way ahead for Execration.
Yeah, and Pegasus right now, they are just down so much gold, so much momentum. We do even see the Lee Sin just soloing the dragon on himself, and he will be able to just secure it. They will be having the second dragon of the game for them. So Execration right now, they are up so much gold, 8,000 gold here, and they're going to go for a fight. It looks like Jarvan is trying to get in position. He's not able to, as there's so much damage coming from Execration's side. So he was afraid the Baron will be spawning at about now, and another turret falling to Lee Sin too, so because he was in the bottom side getting the Cloud Dragon, and Pegasus, they are trying to find another opportunity maybe on the Ari here.
Yes, and we are seeing the Execration already had a 10k goalie right now ahead from Pegasus, and now this is going to be the tough side because they already also secured 2 dragon buffs ahead and 3 towers ahead as well from Pegasus. Even though Pegasus may have already contended and became a defending champion, but this is going to be a hard time. Execration showing off a very strong offense at this very moment, and we will see if they're able to contest for this Baron, as we are seeing that right now Pegasus is in the middle of the lane with quite of a bit a deviation right now. But Kaisa is going on. Oh, very strong offense by Kaisa going on with the Akaitian rain. And of course, fine escape, able to Cataclysm by Jarvan. And what happens at stages from Kaisa? Wow, is it going to be able? No, Kaisa is not cannot escape from that scene. What happened is that Ari able also to kill Camille in the process. I mean, fine way ahead. What happens right now is that we are losing vision, but Brown is currently going again, making an ult, zoning away all of the enemies. And what happened is that they are able to get 2 kills ahead for Execration.
Yeah, Execration, they were able to They did lose the Kaisa for that fight, but getting the Camille there, they were able to just apply more and more pressure in the top side. Now they're going to try to get another turret. You do see Jarvan in the front line trying to stop them, just trying to poke them out with his first ability. There will be a bind coming from the Lux here. The Lux is going to try to keep them away, but a nice charm and so much damage onto the Lux. The Lux has to run away. She does shield herself up, and in this situation, we do see Pegasus again in the back foot. Yes, they're not able to find so many opportunities. Jarvan is not able to get the cataclysms that he wants. The shockwave even just now missed on the Zhonyan Kaisa there. So many opportunities just being blown away by Pegasus here. I'm not really sure what they can do in this situation. 13,000 gold lead.
It may seem like Pegasus is currently losing momentum at this very moment, but then again, we will see if Execration will be able to take the spotlight again and again for now on. So right now, we are seeing that, of course, Fiora is currently trying to fight, trading blows with Camille, but no, what we are seeing is that the top lane becomes the center of attention right now. It's that Lux currently right now has escaped from the flash, using its flash, but now if you're able to stun away with Braum, but then again what happens is that being able in the center of that, also getting the Bramble back, what Kaisa is just doing, wow, so many things is going on right now, and of course Braum currently doing the ult, enabling Ahri to secure the turret right now, and of course what's happening is that Lee Sin able to kill Orianna in the process, Jarvan also able to kill Braum in the process. What happens is that Lee Sin also get a double kill, going for Camille, and what happens is that no GA is being used for Lee Sin. That was a very quite nice save, and now being able for one kill, for one death from Execration. There's 3 deaths ahead for Pegasus, and now there's a disadvantage for Pegasus. What will happen right now? The inhibitor rate has already been fallen. It is quite an opportunity for Execration to go on right now, but what will be happening instead?
Yeah, the dragon will be spawning in 30 seconds. So again, a strong team fight by Execration here, and Pegasus right now, they are down so much, 18,000 gold. That's just so many. There's just so much firepower coming from Execration here. With the gold, they're able to just get so many items, as we can see. Like I saw Kaisa. Look at Kaisa, already 3 items up. With the Infinity Age, the Blade of the Ruin King, the Runans, and she's fighting for the last item here, probably a Guardian's Angel in this situation. So Kaisa is really dishing out so much damage, and having the GA is going to let her be able to be more defensive, to be able to be more aggressive. I mean, aggressive in a sense. So strong here, and another dragon secured for Execration. So, gonna propel their lead to a 19,000 gold lead here. Execration right now, they are in the driver's seat.
Now they have 3 dragon power with them. I suspected if Pegasus could counter the aggressive power coming from Execration. Now Ahri is just waiting in the bush, trying to make sure if she can just land a charm away. But wait, what happens right now? Going on with the Spirit with the Foxfire, and what happens is Jarvan is going in with that Dragon Lance and going again with the first kill by Ahri. But no, all of them is waiting right now, countering, and what happens is that they are being surrounded. Wow, Lux is currently being the center of attention from 3 champions, and what's happening right now is just being basically a lamb kebab for Execration right now. So they're just they're 2 champions now short for Pegasus, and now we're just 3 champions short for Pegasus, and now we're just waiting ahead if Execration will finally take on the finishing blow, a kiss of death towards Pegasus.
And we'll get the Orianna at the end. Orianna trying her last ditch effort to defend this base, but they will not be enough. Execration, they will be getting the game 1 of the grand finals. Congratulations to them. They are 1 game up and 1 game away from winning it from the first time. So really well played from them, and wow, a really amazing place.
I had to commend Kaisa at that moment, bro. I mean, like, the moment Kaisa was just jumping in, I mean, that was aggressive. Kaisa just go inside with her ult, and then just keep on going with the first kill, and just going with the Void Seeker, and not to mention the supercharge from her was very fast, and just leaving behind all of the people was like, ah, and, you know, and basically like she's killing everyone just like cowboy, poop, 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 like that, you know. I really love Kaisa this round.
Yeah, I mean, that just shows, I mean, I'm just surprised that they didn't go for the Corki pick. Yeah, Corki was just open in the draft, but they don't want to go for it. They just don't want to pick him. They want to go for the Jinx instead. Like, that just shows the power, the reason why Jinx isn't that strong. She has to get an early start. She has to get a lot of gold to be able to dish out a lot of damage. But of course, we are going to be able to see the stats of the first game.
All right, let us see. Of course, as we have mentioned, the MVP is Bambi, the user of Ahri, with 5 kills and 0 deaths ahead. I think possibly the reason why Ahri is here, becoming the MVP is because of she actually participated in almost all of the battles, you know. And what happens is that her charms was almost unavoidable, because the moment that she just lands her first skill and the third skill, you know, everybody was like, oh, take me with you. But then again, you know what? That was the reason why Bambi gets to get the MVP at this round. And now, not to mention, there's 20,000 damages has been gone. I thought it would be Kaisa, but no, it's actually Ari at the moment. Wow.
Yeah, and I mean, Ari is still. That's why we've been seeing teams picking Ari as well. She's able to get the great charge, the great pickups, one-on-one, like we saw at the top side. Tactical just popped immediately by the Ari. Like, she didn't even have a chance right there. So that just shows that Ari just able to dish out so much damage, but not behind is Kaisa, 18,000 damage, not 18,000k. But I mean, that just shows having the Inferno Drake especially really helped them dish out so much damage in these fights. And Tactical, Rap, Renji, Abarai, they were not able to get the great team fights that they wanted, right? Even they had the Cataclysm Shockwave combo, they were just not able to do it.
I agree on you, man. The moment that they got the Infernal Drake, I already knew that possibly the advantages will be on Execration. Of course, even though Pegasus was a one-time defending champion, but then again, that does not stop Execration from going full speed, full force towards this one champion. I don't care. I want this thing. I want this trophy. I want the money. Come on, give it to me, you know? That's the moment that we're waiting for. That's the one. We're seeing a lot of underdogs becoming more champions these days. And who knows, possibly in the second round this time, maybe Execration will be finally get the trophy, or maybe Pegasus will be able to become another two-time champion.
Yeah, I mean, Pegasus, they are still a strong team. I wouldn't be surprised if they do recollect themselves for the next game. They're still very, very strong, as I said. I mean, maybe just have a more standard draft. Not to say the Jinx pick was bad per se, but they are just much stronger champions in general to be able to fit that role even better. If they need the team fight, go for the Corki. The Corki was open. If you need, like, even the Ezreal was a way better pick than the Jinx, because Jinx still requires so many items to get online, to get the power spike that she needs to be able to be effective.
Yeah, it shows that it boggles our mind, the fact that, you know, up to this day, they could have chosen other marksmen. You know, there's Ezreal, there's Xayah, but then again, they decided to choose Jinx. I don't know if maybe they decided to surprise us in one way or another, but maybe we'll be seeing in the next match, maybe they will learn their lessons, and possibly we're expecting to see Corki instead.
No, I mean, I'm not trying to say that Jinx is like a necessarily super bad pick they cannot pick. Like, it's probably just a very comfort pick for them. They wanted to go for it, but I mean, Kaisa is just way, way stronger in dealing the damage. She has mobility. She can just go in and out every time in this fight. She's able to just burst down anyone. And like, Jinx does not have that problem. She has to get a kill just to even get the reset in the passive. So that's why I feel like Jinx, even though it's a very good comfort pick, even though you might think you can be good with it, but Kaisa and Corki, that's a reason why they're one of the top AD carry marksmen in this game, you know. They are able to just they have so much utility in these fights, and that's why sometimes I'm a bit doubting. I'm a bit doubting. But I cannot blame them for picking Jinx at the end of the day.
True as well. I mean, like, we're not doubting anyone at this very moment, but it was a quiet, a weird, I mean, not weird, but, you know, it's unusual. Yes, unusual is a good word to say it. You know, unusual pick over here. But then again, possibly, you know, there's no denying that it could be a change of events at that very moment. I mean, like, you know, Jinx could have won at this very at this very night. But then again, you know what? At this moment, you know, I was amazed seeing Kaisa was superb. You know, her performance was completely unavoidable. She was unstoppable. She was basically a very smooth, silky Malphite going inside. You know, she just goes in like, whoo, the ult just bam. You know, the moment that she just go inside into the enemy's lane and just bam, you know, I Icathian Rain all of the way, not to mention the use of the Avoid Seeker, and then her passive just goes on and munching damages towards the enemy lane, the enemy turrets, and also the enemy champions. And what happens is that even the most toughest, the most defensive champions, tanks that happen to see her just get peeled like an orange, like a lime, like a watermelon, like anything that is squishy and soft that you've ever seen in this life. I'm basically speaking.
I mean, while we're waiting to get into the next match, maybe let's talk a little bit about the comments, lah. Let's see. We have so many Execration fans over here, so many hashtag EXE win. They want Execration to win. They are now up one game. There are also so many Pegasus fans. I mean, I just love watching fans interacting in the chat. So if you are a fan, please do type it in the chat. Hashtag EXE win or hashtag Pegasus win. Either team, they still have the chance. Pegasus one game down, no problem. We have seen so many games go to a game tree, reverse 2-0 right here. So again, I want to take this opportunity to please get this page to 10,000 likes, man. We are able to get you more content, more games, more tournaments for you. Like, we also just released a new video on the Facebook page, so you can also check that out. And that kind of content can't be done without your help, without the fans. We just need your support. If you also want to show more support, you can send stars, you can send a promo video. I know everyone loves the promo video. We're saying it so much because so many people are sending stars, you know?
Yes, because a lot of people has been a very good supporter to us. Not just good supporter. I hope they will be diehard fans. I hope they will be a regular supporter. I mean, like to see that there's a lot of support coming in for IRL Asia just makes our heart goes very, very warm. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, of course. But then again, yes, of course, we're seeing that a lot of shout outs to Pegasus Esports this time. But then again, we're seeing Execration is actually taking the lead. So now we're just taking forward to see that to see that who's going to be the next contender. And we're seeing in the comments, you know, there's a lot of hashtag EXE win, hashtag Pegasus win given by Mikey De Leon. And of course, we will say that thank you very much for your support. Go give your shout outs, comment, and like, share, and subscribe. Like I have mentioned before in the previous days, of course, please like, please share, please subscribe, share with your family, share with your relatives, share with your siblings, share with your wife, husband, child, siblings, anyone that you ever know, even the homeless strangers that you see. If he's actually handling or seeing that he's actually holding a phone and he has a Facebook page, go like us. You know, don't waste your time. Like us. There's nothing better to do except like us. Okay, share and subscribe. That's what we want, and that's what you will want, because we will be showing more promo content. We're showing more high quality content. Of course, we did not say that with a bad intention. But then again, yes. Then again, yes, high quality content right now. I mean, like, you know, let's see, you know, the highlights. I mean, what's your most favorite highlights from the show just now?
The 4-man shockwave for sure, but whoa, we are going to be getting into the game, the second game of the tournament. So right now, I mean, the second game of the grand finals, not the tournament. So Pegasus Esports, they are now, I mean, Execration, they are up 1-0 in this match so far. So they need to win one more. They are going to be, I'm going to talk a little bit about the bans. We will have Ziggs being banned out by Execration, and Russian, what's the second one below Ziggs? I don't know what's that.
Non-spicy, Oriana. Oh, non-spicy is Oriana. Okay, and we go on with Pegasus. Okay, Lee Sin is currently being banned,
and
Akali. Okay, they say Kakak Lee over there. Whoever wrote that, if not our beautiful Neon Faith, of course.
I mean, Brown is going to be picked up. Brown, Fiora, Corki going to be picked up by Pegasus. I feel like they want to go for a more standard draft this game. They want to go for the Corki. They don't want to risk it with the Jinx pick again. Corki is open, so please pick it lah.
Yes.
Corki open, Kai'Sa open, Ezreal open. You can just picking those champions is just way safer for their draft. It's just easier to play around. And on the other side, we will have Execration going to be picking up the Kai'Sa, going to be picking up the Olaf, Lulu, and Ahri.
Yes. And of course, we're saying, as you have mentioned, you know, Renji Abara have decided to choose Corki instead right now. I mean, Pegasus Esports surely have learned their lessons this time. And of course, we have made a prediction that is successfully correct. So they have chosen Corki. And now we're seeing that, wow, there's another Graves right now. Well, not so unusual pick, but now we're seeing that Graves right now is being used for Pegasus Esports.
I mean, Graves is a very, very strong pick now. I mean, teams, I was just wondering why teams haven't really been picking him so far. But like in the past few days, in the past week, we have been seeing Graves again and again and again, because he's just able to get a lot of aggressive pressure.
Yes.
Aggressive pressure in the early game. He's able to dish out a lot in the late game as well, and has so much utility.
Yes.
So Graves is actually a very decent pick here.
Okay, and now not to mention, we'll give a shout out to Garen. Of course, the name of the players is in Hangul, so I could not pronounce the Garen player. But then again, we're seeing that there's a Garen over here in Execration. So now we're seeing a very fine lineups. by Pegasus Esports, finally devising a new plan using Graves. I have to say the reason why Graves would be one of the most strong picks is because of the ability for him to use blind. And in the midst of a battle, you know, whenever that you use blind, all of the teams that is being inside that smoke, you know, the smoke bomb, just lose their vision almost instantly. So everyone can have, you know, at that very 0.1 delay, they can actually use that opportunity.
Minions have
Go ahead. And now we're seeing that the commencement of the game is going on with Pegasus Esports on the blue team and Execration on the red team.
So Pegasus, they are Execration, they are gonna be grouping up in the mid lane. Probably not much gonna happen here. We're gonna go with the standard 2-1-3-1 here as the marksman support. Gonna be in the dual lane. We will see Execration gonna go with Lulu, Kaisa in the mid side, and Pegasus, they are gonna go for an invade in the early stages of the game. So I don't know whether Execration will catch this. It doesn't look like they know what's actually happening here. So Lulu might be wanting to check out maybe they are in the jungle or not. He is being very aggressive, not knowing where everyone is. So right now, Pegasus, they are going to get the invade, the first rebel back, and Execration, both teams still playing it very slow. No action yet.
So here can see that I believe that they have already noticed that actually the red rebel back from their side has already been taken by Graves. So now Olaf is the one. Thoroughly right now is using this chance trying to get the rebel back over there. But no, Aurelion Sol is finally turning up. But then again, having a first blood from Red Army. So Army claims first blood on our Naga this time. So this gives a 600 gold a hit for Execration. And now not doing that, Graves knowing that it's already been a very fine way for him to try to get this rebel back also. So it's going to be a double red buff for him.
Execration, they are able to snag out the first blood on the ASOL there. ASOL being very not knowing where the rest of the members of Execration were. He didn't realize that they were invading in the bottom side jungle there. So Execration getting the first kill, not the biggest lead in the world. I feel like Aurelion Sol is still going to be able to farm out, still going to be able to try to get back into this game. He doesn't really need that much farm. He has to get some form. He has so much utility in his team fight. So. Still very even game so far, just a slight lead for Execration here. And and it looks like also just a very, very slow game so far. No kills actually happening right now, and Execration, they are just, both teams just gonna back off. Not really much happening, no objectives to be taken here. Just trading blows here and there. The Execration, they are the team that wants to get some engaged potential. Their team has a lot of frontline and engage with the Olaf, with the Garen too. So Bambi on the Ahri is able to just deal so much.
Yes, of course. I just remembered the moment that you just said, Chef. Did you just say Aurelion Sol as ASOL?
Yeah.
But then again, yes, that's what happened just now. Of course, we're maybe having a hard time trying to pronounce the name of the dragon. So of course, we might be saying him with a shorter name this time.
Yeah, that's a common term lah.
Really?
Yes, ASOL.
ASOL, is it?
ASOL is a very, very common term to pronounce Aurelion Sol. It's not a new thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's okay.
It's okay.
It's just easier to pronounce Aurelion Sol. The name damn long lah.
Yes, true. I agree with you, man. I would agree that we have to use the word ASOL as well, even though it's quite weird to use.
You're a bit unusual for that lah. But again, just no kills. Once again, still very even. No teams just going in and out, just going with the normal lanes, pushing the waves out. You're just playing it very safe, waiting for the next dragon fight to spawn. Like Fiora is not able to kill the Garen here, and vice versa. Garen has to be. Fiora has to make a very big mistake for Garen to actually get the kill there. So. Right now, just both teams probably just waiting for the next the dragon fight to actually get a proper team fight here.
Seconds left to hit for the dragon the next spawn, and not only dragon. Of course, might be a contest or no contest coming, but we're seeing right now there's already two champions waiting ahead for Olaf waiting over there. You can see that they already have their own. I believe if any of the champions try to participate, it might be a hard time for them. So we're seeing overuse by Lulu, and so finally they get their first dragon right now. So there was no contest at all, so giving a slight advantage of movement speed for Execration this time.
Yeah, and Pegasus, They were not able to secure the dragon there. They did rightfully give it up. I feel like this dragon is not really so important. The Cloud Dragon only giving the movement speed at the end of the day. So Execration, they will it just seems more of a gold advantage rather than a real buff advantage here. Because the Cloud Dragon is not so important. We do see Olaf gonna get engaged on, but the Fiora will throw the ultimate. But the Lulu will come in with the ultimate of her own, beefing, making Olaf the biggest boy on the map. We have Fiora will still be able to take down the Olaf again. Look at Garen trying to chase the Fiora at the end. Fiora going to be able to escape, but Fiora going in again with the repose as well. She will be able to escape with a slim of HP, just juking everyone around. Corki and Grace are able to clean up a double kill for the Grace here, and at the end, Kaisa will fall to the 8. So 4 kills for the Pegasus side. Ari coming in, trying to get some return kills, but she's not successful. She won't be able to get any more. Pegasus, they are now back in the gold lead, or almost 1,000 gold ahead.
That was an amazing feat going for Pegasus, going ahead for Pegasus Esports, going on with 4 kills ahead. Not to mention, this is one fine thing going on for Pegasus at this very moment. I mean, like, Execration will be having a hard time right now, even though they have one dragon buff ahead of them, but then again with that 4 kills ahead and almost a thousand goalie ahead for Pegasus, I think this is going to be a tough time for Execration. So now we're just waiting ahead. There's only 1 second left for the Rift Herald to spawn, and now it's already spawned and Garen is already pinpointing over there. But now we're seeing that right now the bottom turret of the blue team, which is the Pegasus, is currently right now is being targeted. So right now there's just going on and again, and right now we are just seeing that all of them is currently going on for Pegasus, going on to contest for this Shelly. So right now I'm just afraid to see that while they're contesting for this, Execration is already going for an aggressive approach, going to clear for the next wave. I mean, like, let's see that the bottom lane has already been cleared, so that's second turret already for Execration. My God, what an aggressive approach.
I mean, Pegasus right there, they are going to be able to stack the Rift Herald on their own, but look at the Braum, he's way too front. He tried to face check the brush there, and he will get taken off by Execration for their side. So Execration, they will get a kill for free. Graves gonna be next. He will be getting hit by the members of Execration there. So it looks like Pegasus, they are just gonna be able to get none for this fight.
Okay, and of course we are seeing that currently right now, we are seeing that there are 3 members of 3 champions from Execration is currently going in the middle, and so we can see that Garen is making a very defensive approach right now, trying to defend the turret over there. But this is going to be a more advantage for Execration right now, seeing that they already covered for the 2 towers at the bottom lane of Pegasus. So right now I'm just waiting to see Pegasus will be able to counter on this one, because even though they have a kill, 4 kills ahead of Execration, this is going to be a tough time for Pegasus as well.
I mean, Pegasus here, they are still down 3,000 gold. They're down to 1 dragon. So, I mean, this dragon is still not the strongest dragon in the game. So, I feel like Pegasus, they want to be able to get this dragon. They want to be able to get the dragon of their own, the Ocean Dragon here. They're able to have more sustain in these fights with the Ocean Dragon buff. So, Execration, it looks like they want to trade it up for the top turret here. They're not even close to the Dragon Pit. While we see Pegasus for themselves, they are grouping up in the mid, trying to get a tower of their own. They will be successful, and they're making their way straight to the dragon right there. They are going to start it up. It looks like Ari's the only one going to be there. Ari going to try to poke them out, try to stall some time for the rest of the members to come in, but the dragon's already so low. They will fall to the blue team. A nice ultimate coming from Braum, keeping everyone away, getting the nice knockup. As we see, the Fiora's ulti going to be used to get the disengage, and Pegasus, they will get away with the dragon with losing no one in this fight.
How greedy Execration can be after they have already cleared the top turret, and suddenly they just go blitzkrieg. And what happens right now is that they're currently clearing away the first turret on the mid lane. So now they're already 4 turrets ahead. I mean, like, they're seeing that right now they can go for the dragon, but Pegasus has already gone on to clear on that dragon for them instead. But then again, we're seeing the Execration has made a very wise move right now, and seeing that right now Execration are able to clear again 4 turrets instead.
I mean, Pegasus, they are going to try to get the turret here in the bottom side. The Rift Herald will be used to help him over there. So right now Pegasus, they are going to be able to get this turret. As I said, the Rift Herald is going to go down here. Execration, they're trying to chase for more. It looks like they want to find some stragglers, but Pegasus, they're playing it so smart, not losing a single member once again, getting a clean objective every single time so far after the Ocean Drake here. So Execration, they're just trying to force a fight. They're just trying to wait for something to happen. Look at Olaf trying to go in, trying to get some damage in, but there's no opportunity left for for Execration to get any kills here.
Yes, I do agree with that. I mean, like, that's what's going to happen to now is that Baron will be available with just 1 second left. And now this is just going to be one hell of a time if Pegasus is going to take this as a contest. And so what we're seeing right now is that since Execration has already cleared most of the turrets of Pegasus, and right now we're just seeing ahead that there are more focuses and on clearing on the waves, but Execration has something in mind. We're seeing right now they're clearing the mid lane right now, and so right now we are seeing that Ahri is just right in the middle, while all of them is currently just waiting inside the bushes over there, possibly I think waiting for Pegasus to just going face checking over there, but not knowing that actually just Pegasus is just waiting in the middle lane. I think that Ahri is just making a gamble over here, trying to see that if she can actually just goes inside and maybe do a charm and maybe, you know, damage one of the team champions, but who knows, right? So yes, that's what's going on.
I mean, Pegasus, they are just playing it super safe in these games. They're not making very mistakes, but we do have an engage coming in from the Garen here. Garen trying to get one pick up from the Fiora, but Fiora being it not going all in, just poking him out, trying to go back. But Pegasus, I just love how they're playing super safe here. They know that they're slightly weaker from Execution. They're not really ready to fight yet. They have to wait for the disengage. They don't want Execution to get another lead in this game. Kaisa right now is so scary, but Pegasus, they're still grouping up. They maybe go on the Ahri. Ahri is going to try to run away. They're not going to be able to chase the rest of the members. The big star is going to come in. The Braum ulti is going to whiff completely for their side. So Execration, they will escape in this team fight. Garen going to try to come in from the flank here. And again, no fight is going to be happening so far. It looks like Execration, they're still trying to force a fight here. I'm not really sure. They're not finding the opportunities again.
Yes, of course, we're going to see that it will be a 4v4 fight, because as we are seeing right now, Garen is currently in the river and Fiora is currently so busy trying to clear the waves in order to push. And now we're seeing that Infernal Drake will be spawning in less than 30 seconds. So this is quite to be a game changer for both of the teams. Seeing that right now they all have their own respective dragon buffs, but right now this one Infernal Drake will be a game changer for them. I mean, I keep saying game changer, but that is the truth. All right. So right now, what's going to happen is that Execration is much more nearer towards the Dragon Pit right now. So what happens is what's going to happen is that the blue team is currently just waiting for 2 champions ahead, but now Execration is already inside, already going on for 50% health. But now what's happening is already there. All are finally slaying the Infernal Dragon, and what is happening is that all of the teams are going inside. It's such a brawl that I did not see Ahri just killed Braum, and Graves managed to kill Olaf instead. And we're seeing Fiora finally slaying Garen, and of course Ahri finally fled on Graves. And what we are seeing, that's already 3 champions short for Pegasus and 3 champions short as well for Execration. But that in the end of the day, I believe is just going to be another match for Fiora. Fiora is just going ahead, contesting. That was a fine match. 5 kills on Pegasus. Execration has managed to kill Pegasus this time and cleared all of the team. What a wonderful match, Chef.
I mean, that was so close by both of the members. I mean, Kaisa just barely living with a sliver of HP, getting the return kill on the Fiora for the delayed ace right there. So the fact that they secured the Inferno Drake as well, Execration are in a very good spot, up around 3,000 gold here. So Pegasus, they look like they want to try to force a fight. They want to try to find some stragglers. They're already making their way to the Baron Pit. The Execration, they don't have to be there. They can just walk in right here. A TP is going to come in from the Fiora. They are going to start a Baron here. Ahri from the side, trying to get the pick. Look at the damage on Tactical. Tactical has to use the package, but Ahri will fall as we see Braum with a sliver of HP as well, trying to run away. Graves, let's get the kill onto Olaf too. So So many kills coming in. 3 kills already for Pegasus. They need 2 more. But look at Kaisa, still full HP. Everyone is solo, 1 hit away. Execration, they want to get these 2 kills. 2v4 right here. Kaisa isn't stopping. She wants more. She's trying to get, she got the Braum and she wants to get a Corki here. Corki is all alone. He will be able to run away as Execration. He has successfully saved the Baron take from Pegasus here, but Tactical, he's not able to run away. They spotted him, they know he was farming there, and he will also fall. 3 for 2 right there, 3 for 3 right there for Execration, and I feel like it's a job well done by them.
Yes, it was a delayed ace for Execration, but I had to say that was a very fine match. Kaisa managed to get a supercharge, finally chasing Corki and finally slaying Corki in the process. I mean, what to say? You know what? I thought that Pegasus would be able to counter that, but no, Execration finally able to get a hand on the hand of Baron buff right now. So this giving a very good, a good advantage over to Execration. And now we're just taking a full look on the landscape. We're seeing that the full item build by Pegasus and by Execration. We're seeing that right now, that at this very moment, that how is it that the Graves item build, and I wanted to see Kaisa's build. Wow, Kaisa's build is very, very strong with the KDA 415, and to see the Infinity Age, the Blade of the Rune King, and so what's the Executioner calling, the Rune and Hurricane, and that's one, the final gun. I did not remember the name, but then again, yes, that is very, very strong. I mean, like, what's happening is that it's a fine fight between these two teams.
I mean, Pegasus, the fact that they didn't get the Baron in the early fight gave Execration the opportunities here to get this Baron right now. And I mean, with the Baron buff, with the Inferno Drake, they are able to dish out so much damage. I don't think that they are able to defend his push here. The Baron buff is going to be so strong, especially in the side lane. The top turret is going to go down very soon. The mid turret is already down, and they are already knocking onto the Pegasus base. We will see an engage by Ari trying to get one pick off. The mid in his turret will fall. Will Execration back off here? Or will Pegasus find the engages? Look at Kaisa being so aggressive in, so close. He does go in with the Lulu ulti. I don't think he has any more. He has the GA here, but she will fall to the Pegasus side. A bit of a misplay coming from Execration there, but they're not stopping. They're still in the base. They are gonna go in. Olaf gonna try to go in as well. Ari getting the stasis, but in the back, Garen gets the kill onto the Braum too. A shutdown for the Fiora as well. And like so many kills, it's so scattered, the fights. I mean, Execration right here. I don't know, sometimes I can't even tell what's even happening, and we see Ari getting the kill onto Graves as well, so they are winning out. They got 2 inhib turrets right there, and I feel like it's still a win for their side. They're able to dish out so much pressure, and it looks like they're going for the Elder Mountain Drake here.
Execration managed to get 4 kills ahead. 4 kills ahead for themselves, 14 kills ahead actually for them, and now they're currently trying to go and slay the Mountain Drake right now. Not just any Mountain Drake, but the Elder Mountain Drake. That's going to give them another buff. Not to mention they actually have a 10k goalie at this very moment. This is going to be a tough fight. 2 inhib turrets, and of course, it's already been cleared. It's just 1 turret currently standing at this very moment. I have to say, Pegasus, the Flying Horse, have to find a way to try to shut down Execration if they wanted to be able to contest for the final match. If not, Execration will finally have the second win and will be crowned the next champion.
I mean, Execration right now, they are up so much. They got 3 dragons, the Elder Mountain Drake. They're going to be so tanky in these fights. So Pegasus, you have to be worried. They're knocking on death's door here. Execration right now, they want to go in. They want to get one more push in. Right now, Garen going to be in the bottom trying to get more kills, but there's going to be a fight. Trying to break out the side. In the top side, we do have Kaisa killing off the Orleans, so much damage here. They are going to be able to try to get the in-hit turret, but look at Olaf just going in. He's trying to focus on the rest of the members in the back line. The Nexus is exposed. Kaisa going to get a double kill onto the Graves. Corki trying his last ditch effort to get the package in, but it is going to be over. Execration, they are your new champions for Walrus Summoners Odyssey, and congratulations to them.
Congratulations, Execration, for finally becoming the new champion of Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey, killing the defending champion, Pegasus Esports. I mean, that was a fine match. They were able to get 3 kills ahead, and not to mention that they also have yet to actually kill the Nexus. They actually achieved to kill the Nexus. I mean, that was a fine match between Pegasus Esports and Execration.
I mean, just so well played by Execration that it looked very shaky again at the start. Like so shaky. It looked like they were just gonna go down. Pegasus wants to bring it to a game 3, but they collected themselves. In the mid game, they got the objectives, they got the turrets. Kaisa was able to scale up so much. He was full slotted at the end of the game. So really well played. Like, I mean, not tactical. Kaisa is just so strong in the late game, and of course that's gonna be able to see the stats for the last game of the day. And AD gonna be able to finally. Execration are finally able to get the first place. Look at AD being the MVP, 19,000 net worth here. They are able. I'm pretty sure she also did the most damage in the entire game.
Yes, of course, we're seeing that Kaisa, you know, I have to say this, even though Pegasus has already made a very good calculation, choosing Corki instead, being the marksman, instead of the Jinx that we see just now. But even then, that Kaisa was extremely powerful. We're seeing AD was demolishing them without any second thought. You know what? I mean, seeing them, you know, with the full build, not knowing we have almost 25k damage over there for AD, the Kaisa's marksman right now. I mean, that was superb. The way that she just supercharged all the way and goes inside with her ult. I mean, like, she's like basically, you know, just squishing them like squishy watermelons, you know. I mean, like that that was so powerful from Kaisa, I have to say. Not to mention, I want to say, give a shout out to Bambi for becoming one of the most prominent mage or casters inside this game, because the way that she just landed her charms, landed her foxfires and everything, you know, everyone just got boomed in the mid of the battle. Oh my god.
I mean, Execration, man, they worked so hard to get here. We've been seeing them joining almost every day. We've been seeing them in the brackets, but they have not made it this far yet. And like, just shows that if you keep persevering, you keep going again and again and again, keep trying again and again and again, the rewards will come. Their hard work will be rewarded, and it looks like it's rewarded to them. Execration finally gonna take their first Wild Rift Summoners Odyssey champion first place. So congratulations to them once again. And I want to confirm. Okay. I want to see if you're gonna be no. Oh, yeah, right. So.
Okay.
I need to catch up.
So catch your breath. That is so true. I mean, I have to say, you know, this shows to us that perseverance is important to winning the battle. We have seen a lot of teams going on again. We have seen Secret Empire, Execration, Pegasus, Veni Vidi Vici, you know, being champions, and we're just seeing right now finally Execration finally being crowned the next champion right now. So with no thought right now, we can see that, you know, you have to give all of your efforts, all of your thoughts, just go inside the game and go play. Even if you lose, go again, join the tournaments and go again and play. So now again, we finally get to congrats to Execration for being the next champion. So while till then, we'll have our final goodbyes today, and bye-bye.
Welcome to Wild Rift. The enemy team has slain the dragon. Rampage. You are unstoppable.